He told me he's EMS chief.
Maybe EMS aide, but he's
I
not.
put all my A's on the
No,
wrong.
he's EMS.
Oh,
Because he's right next to Daddy Feather's office.
Yeah, that's the assistant chief.
Right.
You go to jail, I ain't going to jail.
they don't know
I ain't
what I'm
doing
writing. They
nothing
don't know
to
what
go
I'm writing.
Okay.
His wife.
They ain't gonna
Yeah.
When I go to jail, I'm gonna be done doing something bad then, and I ain't intending to do that.
She's a paramedic.
Right.
If
Me
don't
too.
nobody make me.
Because she's trying to take the chief's spot out of David. Regular man.
I don't know.
I do.
So those two things I'm not gonna do until
I was, I don't call them a special call, meeting folks, big meeting.
It ain't taking me long.
No, no. I already got 15 other things going on.
Okay.
Because they're still going to miss till it starts.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
First thing I gotta do is spend probably.
I'm just being cute.
So just find it out where you think. Yeah, yeah. If I get the job. What you got?
I
said you got
I include
Oh, okay, because I had two, I was wondering why I
Like the-
had two.
like
So if you got two, then I can give two of them to True.
That come through the pipe.
Yeah, yeah.
So this right here, if I understand
Your number.
this right here, it's the two.
And
not one.
Wait a minute, it to be paid every 2 weeks. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's, okay, it means $8.80 a week, but paid on a bi-monthly. Did I say paid a detailed
my phone
description
in my office.
I don't know, I might should
for
probably
every
don't
other
need
week
it.
for a 2 weeks?
See what I'm saying?
Yes, I said it wrong.
Uh-huh. So how do
This
you
was,
make it?
this was said.
Because,
Yeah, I don't know.
because
I remember
it
when
is
Lori
from
told me
now,
to call.
Well,
every week, but I can
Yeah.
see it be every 2, but they don't get paid. What about, let me see the card.
right, it's,
Yeah, she was doing something negative first.
this is it, I did it too.
He gonna get $880.
But she's saying,
I'm gonna set up here beside you again so I can hear you.
I didn't think it was about,
You get for 40 hours. Right.
it's to get somewhere.
For 2 weeks payment.
So
which is he getting paid? That's why I asked. That's why I asked.
Contingent upon, contingent on that change.
So if they get paid like
He's black.
Well, it's a contract,
If
it's,
he's gonna do, he gonna get paid every 2 weeks, he getting paid. Is he's only working, he's only working 40 hours, that's full 2 weeks.
well, yeah, that's not right. He's contracted to work every week, 40 hours a week. And he, it's not an employee, he's a subcontractor, so he's getting paid on the contract. I just meant that he doesn't present an invoice every week to get paid, he presents one every 2 weeks to get paid. And I didn't say that. I guess
So he's gonna be getting paid bi-weekly.
he'll be getting paid bi-weekly, but he'll be getting $22 an hour or $8.80 a week. Is what that adds up to.
Okay.
22 per hour.
I get that, but it's just not worded right.
That's right, it's not worded right.
But I get it, I should've known.
What's going on, Zach?
But see, we live and learn.
We'll fix it to say he's getting paid. Yeah, I can change the amount. Right.
Usually come, show do.
Goes around, comes around.
Want some gum? Anybody?
Yeah, I do.
I got plenty.
Here you go. I got a question.
You talk to her. It's coming.
All right. I mean, you can do it tomorrow, you can do it Thursday, Friday, whenever, cause I got the first deal on
Y'all know
that.
my name.
Yeah, I got you.
We gonna have a, if we
No,
gonna
man, I got
have
some pepper right there, thank you. In the box.
anybody heard from me?
I thought that she told me.
How y'all doing?
Hello, ladies. Good evening. How y'all? Hey, Michael.
Hey, go, sir. Hey, go.
This is Buddy Comfort. He's gonna fix all of our problems. No, I didn't. Yeah. He wrote before I did. Yeah. Face,
Give me some soup and lube, otherwise it's gonna be.
Y'all doing all right? Yeah. Go on, Mike. How you doing, sir?
If I want them, I'll be able to fix it. Okay. That is a while.
It just has dander, it's the dander that makes you start.
Good evening, everyone. Today, Tuesday, January the 6th, 2026. Time 6:32. Calling order, Mayor Eddie Norman.
Town Recorder Louisa Harris.
Alderwoman Verona Broadhead.
Alderwoman Virginia Rivers.
Alderwoman Mary Mason.
Alderman Alethea Harris.
We have today Vice Mayor Given is absent, and Ms. Carolyn Catron is absent. We open prayer by Ms. Alethea Harris.
Bow our heads. God, we ask that you strengthen our resolve and perseverance in facing the challenges we face today. Help us to remain steadfast in our faith and purpose, and keep all of us in good health. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
before we get started, I would like to make a motion to amend the agenda to remove items 5 and 6, or numbers 5 and 6.
number 5 and 6.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because the board members called this meeting, and these were not two things that we wanted to discuss tonight. And I feel like they can wait until the regular board meeting, because we wanted to discuss these things.
So, you put the board, which is 4 city council member, put the agenda, and I accept it. And I call Ms. Harris, I tell her accept it, and they add these 2 items. And so what the problem with it, we discussed it.
But Mr. Mayor, you
Yes.
don't allow us to add to your agenda. This was a special call meeting.
I
by
did.
No, you don't. You
I
never
did.
asked us that.
But, you know, and by the way, I'm
I
not
made a
gonna
motion.
argue with you. It's okay,
Okay.
no problem.
Right.
You go ahead with it. I'm gonna walk with you, no problem. No problem.
Second the motion
Okay,
and vote.
so Ms. Mason made the motion, you second. So now we need a vote.
Broadhead.
Go ahead.
Broadhead, yes.
Rivers, yes.
Mason, yes.
Harris, yes.
Mayor say no.
Okay,
And
so that's 4 yes, 1 no, the mayor.
And I have one more request that I'd like to actually add to the agenda. And that is an ordinance, that we vote on an ordinance. It was
In the contract.
a copy of it now. The ordinance. That's the ordinance. That we amend the budget to reflect the ordinance. Here, does everybody have a copy of it? Okay, I want to add that to the agenda. You can make it the last item. Anyway, I make a motion to add that to the agenda.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
That's already on the
I
agenda.
never saw it. Okay, thank you.
Mason second.
Okay, so who first? You
I did, I made the
the mo-
motion.
You made the motion,
Yes.
and Miss Mason said she second.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm Mayor saying no.
okay.
I'm not worried about that.
Rivers, yes.
Brown eyes, yes.
Here's just,
Okay, Miss Mason, yes.
Yeah. I would say yes or something.
Okay, 4 to 1, mayor no. Okay.
All right, call in order. Review of contract between the town of Mason and consultant fire chief body for the purpose rebuilding the department. Okay. I think last call meeting, we have Mr. Joe Allen, he come in, and Mr. Buddy, and we have a great discussion about the fire department. And he mentioned about he want to rebuild the fire department, and they make a consultant with $65 an hour to do that. So, end of the day, I talked with the CMFO and the finance, because Ms. River, she mentioned about we have to get some number about what we can, what we cannot. Okay. End of the day, our number is not. We cannot handle $65 an hour, or 60 or 40 or 50. This number one. Number two, we got called from James Bill Allen. He sent a gentleman, Mr. Buddy, and Mr. Buddy, George, and he coming up there and fill up application for requesting from MTS regard about his experience and the skill, and he want to rebuild the fire department. And I got the copy from his resume, give it to Miss Lou. We sent it to everybody. I don't know everybody have a chance to look at it or not. Did Miss Lou, did you send it to everybody like about before the holiday?
I did, and then they've got copies also with their agendas tonight.
Okay. And today, Mr. Buddy, he's here. Mr. Buddy, come on here for a minute, please.
Mr. Bobby, can you?
Good evening, everybody.
Please introduce yourself. Hold on 1 second. Introduce yourself, please. Did you know to the board?
My name's Buddy Cantrell. For the past 10 years, I've been the fire chief in Grand Junction, Tennessee. Through 2022, I spent 25 years with the Memphis Fire Department. With Memphis Fire Department, I was not a firefighter. I worked in administration and fire prevention. And then I got a call from a friend of mine with Memphis Fire Department, asked me if I'd go talk to the mayor and the city recorder in Grand Junction. And so I went and talked to them. They were at the time were looking for a fire chief to replace in their department. They had some problems, and their department was showed degradation over the years. They asked me if I could come on and work with them. I said I certainly would. I worked as a volunteer, as a part-time employee for the city, and as a volunteer for 10 years there. I was in charge virtually of everything during that 10 years. First year I was there, or a year and a half I was there, I raised their ISO rating from a 10, which means basically they have no fire department and no water department to speak of, and it was due to record keeping. I got them up to a 6, which is the same as I understand you are here today. I also wrote grants for them. The 2019, I got a grant for a fully equipped Class A fire pumper, about $400,000 with all the equipment and everything. The city actually did not pay one red dime. I got grants to pay off what they were supposed to pay. I started a training program, a records program, keeping with them, kept up their ISO to a 6 over the years, and they elected in November to release me due to financial reasons, which is their choice, of course. And my aspect is that a volunteer fire department does not need a full-time chief. They need a part-time chief with administrative experience and who can keep the records for them. I think I can do that. I believe I can. I have done it in the past. To build the department, it takes the community as well as the city government and the volunteers who work with the fire department. And I hope that that could be a very close-knit group to work with. Yes, ma'am.
If I can just say, I apologize, but because this wasn't on the agenda per se, but I know that you come recommended, and I have no doubt that you have, the qualifications and the experience. I wish that the mayor had mentioned to you that the board was doing the interviewing for the fire department position, but since he's already interviewed you, that's fine. Right now, we're looking at, bringing in someone for a very short time, part-time basis, to give us an assessment of the department and kind of figure out for us what's a good fit. And he may very well contact you, as a matter of fact, because you probably know him, and I know that you know Mr. Llewellyn.
I talked to him on the phone. I do not know Mr.
Oh,
Llewellyn
okay.
personally.
Well, he did give me your name. I wasn't aware that you were being interviewed, but anyway, so that's really what we're looking at now, and we will take the time, of course, to look over the applications and probably be contacting you with some questions that we might have, if
That
that's
would be
okay
fine.
with you.
That would be fine.
But I appreciate you taking the time to come up here and talk to us and introduce yourself. It's nice to meet you, and thank you.
Harris, let me mention something to everybody. What you put here in the agenda is you tried to get consultant with the chief canon. Did you know the purpose of rebuilt the fire department? What I understand is he asking for too much money. This number one. I'm not asking about his experience and his skill. Okay, whatever it is. But the end of the day is Ms. Vanita. You're the finance lady.
Well,
Come on
before
here for 1 second, please. One second.
No,
1 second.
No, wait a minute, before she speaks,
Yeah.
I do wanna tell you that if you would look at the ordinance that I introduced to the agenda, it tells you where the money is coming from to pay the
Ma'am,
consultant.
But let me understand. I let you something up there. We have money. We try to waste it for stuff we didn't need it. So end of the day is you try to pass ordinance. You try to spend some money for stuff we didn't need it. Meaning is this gentleman got recommended from M-Test. He's not gonna charge him all this kind of money. And he's supposed to do whatever he's supposed to do with it. This number one. Number two, regard about the ordinance. Look to the city ordinance up there. Show me. Did you read it? You search it, like what you say. You know everything. You search it. You know the law. Show me in the ordinance of Mason, the charter of Mason, that the board have the right to hire and fire.
Okay.
And the voting, did you know, is not
Okay,
It's not,
all
ma'am.
right, well,
It's
this,
not.
this wasn't the time for this, but.
No, but I'm just letting you
No,
know
I'm just
because
saying, if you
everything
wanna-
it was fine with the fire department, and after that, you guys,
No.
the 4 city council, you closed the fire department, and you
No,
hurt, you
everything
shoot the
wasn't
cow in the
fine.
foot.
Look,
You follow what I'm
I
saying?
have, okay, fine, you spoke, I'm gonna speak now. And I'm gonna stand up and address everybody here, because it seems that the town attorney, sat down with the mayor and went over the charter with him and told him pretty much that he has carte blanche to hire and fire whoever he would like, and whoever he pleases. But I'm here to tell you that none of the board members agree with that interpretation, because
He doesn't
let me
say
read it to you, what a chapter that they're going by. They said, the mayor may determine by executive action the functions and duties of all departments and offices. The mayor may establish, abolish, merge, or consolidate offices, positions of employments, and departments, may provide the same person shall fill any number of offices and duties of offices, positions of employment, and departments. Okay, nowhere in there will you find the words that says the mayor has the right to hire and fire
Keep going in the back.
department
Keep
heads.
reading. Keep reading.
Okay, I
down.
will keep going.
Yeah, keep
I
reading.
will
Keep
keep
reading.
going. Okay, but it says that he has the right to abolish and merge. He did none of those things. He did not abolish, he did not consolidate, he did not move positions around or do away with departments. He fired someone, plain and
That's right.
simple. And it does not say in here that he has the right. Now, if you go down to the next paragraph, the second paragraph following that, it says here, somebody's got my copy of this,
Keep going.
it says the mayor with the ratification of the board.
That's right.
That means with the
That's right.
approval of the board, ratification, may hire department heads, the town attorney, and, but the department heads is the important thing. And so it says there that simply, he must have the board's approval. Now, they may argue with me that that's not what they believe, but you have to go by what is written exactly in the law.
Okay.
You cannot make up your own words
Okay.
or determine what it's supposed to mean when it doesn't say that.
Okay.
And this is what it means. And so if you want to look at what has been going on here, people have been being hired and fired without the board's approval.
Right.
Now, the resource, too, that you can say is if this gives the mayor the right to do that, then it means he would have to break every municipal law of 1892 regarding the budget, because he does not control the purse strings of the town. The board does, which means if he removes someone from office, then he can't appoint someone new because there's no money in the budget for it. He has to come to the
That's
board
right.
and get approval to pay those people. So why would a law be written that gives him the authority and then ties his hands in the next sentence? So we do not agree with what the attorneys are saying, and that is the board's position on that issue.
Right.
Okay, let me explain to everybody regard about the big speech what Miss Alicia Hershey said. Everything I do, I have a team of lawyers explain to me. It's not somebody. It's not professional. Ma'am, I know what I'm talking about. The team of the city attorney plus my personal attorney give me advice. You tell me what direction I go. You follow what I'm saying? Like example,
Sir,
the
if
board,
you like, you
the
can
bo-
have a seat. You don't have to stand.
the charter, you say, give me all this qualification, whatever I do. According to the charter of Mason, and according to transaction from the group of lawyer, did you know I have the right to hire and fire?
No, you
If
don't.
I see somebody stealing and I'm responsible about the daily operation, the board is sitting out there in the chair, you don't know what the hell is going on outside in the street or the daily operation, whatever. You're looking for the number. I am responsible about the
Yes.
whole thing
Yes,
for the
you may
for the
fire
daily
in that
for the
situation.
daily
That
operation.
situation.
And the number one, number two, I never abuse my authority to do anything to hurt the town. Everybody, I did whatever I supposed to do in the town. Everybody now understand. When you understand is, number one, I don't want to go through it, but the end of the day is I want everybody to read my book, The Secret of Mason. Wherever you're gonna Secret of Mason, you're gonna discover a lot of stuff behind door. Make a short story is I'm working, operate according to my legal team advice. I'm working with the charter, and everybody read the charter. I have the right to hire and fire. I'm not gonna cover up for somebody. I'm not gonna do. We go to the court. I don't have any problem. We go to the court, and the court can see whatever it
You
is.
want, I don't understand that.
Yes, ma'am.
You wanna go to the court, but that's costing us money
He
from
don't
Mason
thousands
still.
of dollars.
I mean, but you don't get
What
it.
about, you see, if you say you cost us money, what about the former group of city council come and try to fire the mayor,
didn't have
and then
nothing
we
to
still
do with
in the
me.
court? You and your kid in the block. You
You
know what
right.
the hell is
That
going
has
on.
nothing to
You
do
follow what I'm
with me.
saying? Whatever it is. But
But
the end of
you
the day is
wanna
this group of people
throw us
not
under
hurting
the
the
bus
town
because
for
we're
everything.
new because of what the older boy
I know,
does. But you
I know,
can't do
I know
that.
why not? According
What
to
you
the
mean,
charter.
why not?
We're
I
gonna-
didn't have nothing to do with what
We're gonna change
whoever
the charter.
start putting these charges
We're
on you,
going
man.
to change that charter. I have the right to hire and fire. I'm
You
going to
can
the
hire
charter.
about whoever
I'm
you want to do.
responsible
You've been
about
doing
the
it.
daily operation for
Find
the
the
town.
words in there that
It's
say
correct.
you have the right to
You hear
hire
it from my
fire.
lawyer.
Find the
That's
words.
it. You hear it from my lawyer.
Find
You
the
sit
words.
down up there,
I
kid.
know,
Sit
I
down,
don't
all of you up there, sit down. You don't know what the hell is going on in real life.
Oh,
And
really?
you breaking the law, mama. All of you, in the interest of conflicts, you calling each other, organize all this one. And people is stealing time, is stealing money, try to cut it. Look the history about the town, about the CMFO, about public work, about I'm giving you the history about what the hell is going on. Do you know, and about how we reaching this point? Do you know? This what I fight for the town.
We
We're not
don't
going
want
back.
to. We want to move on. I don't want
The
to.
fire department was doing good after you guys stepped in the dump. Mr. David, 1 second, man.
Point of order,
One
please.
second, please. David Goodman, he's a qualified. And after that, you going up there. The former fire chief, he said he's not qualified.
Why we
After
going
that, he
back
going for because I'm trying to go forward.
No,
Save
you're
them
not.
time.
No, you're
End of the
not.
day, you do whatever you do,
excuse
you
me.
guys. I do whatever I suppose
No,
according
you're
to
not
the charter.
supposed to do it.
Well, we're trying to do our job. That's all.
Yeah, try to
You
take
wanna
town.
argue.
Try
We
to
just
take
wanna
the
do our
town
job.
down. You try to take the town back.
No, we're
Back
not.
down.
No, we're not.
Man, come on. This is what you
I'm not
think.
gonna argue with
Let-
you.
let me
Yes,
speak.
ma'am. Yes.
First of all, we came here to handle business, not to listen to you rant and rave. Now, according to the parliamentary rules, you can't be asked to dismiss if you keep doing that.
I'm
Because-
working
but-
according to the charter.
No,
You follow what I'm saying?
I'm
It's
speaking.
not your.
I'm speaking. I am speaking,
It's-
Mayor.
Man,
So
come
you
on.
need to respect the next person
Did
at your
you
board.
respect me all
I
this
did.
time?
I've been holding my hands
Ma'am,
up.
ma'am, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead. You
This is
start.
the bottom line. We can't ask for you to be dismissed if you keep ranting and raving and cussing in here, because you violated the parliamentary rules that have been put in place.
What about you all the time?
I don't cuss
Sam
or call
account
nobody
is
out
still
their
been
name.
hiding all these years up there,
Point of
and you
order.
tell me up there,
We're gonna
and
give
you
you-
guys,
We're gonna move on.
four
You
of
can
you
excuse
sit down up
yourself.
there. You don't know nothing about nothing. Sit in the
Mayor.
chair. We're doing this and
We
that.
need to
Man, you
remove
don't know
him,
nothing.
y'all.
Read
Yeah,
the
we're
We're supposed
charter.
to remove him
We
from the
got
table.
it up
Have him-
there.
have him escorted out.
We going to the court. We going
Go
to the
wherever
court
you
now.
need to go.
We going to the court.
Just take it down.
Whatever.
a notch.
Now you don't understand.
Not yelling.
You shoot ourselves in the foot, closing the fire department for up there, for losing all this one. The insurance is going up. Everything was fine. And after that, in
No,
the
you
record,
did that.
in the record, you
You
said,
did that.
I
You-
did it.
Yes, you did. You
Man.
the one mess with the fire department that
Man.
they need messing
man,
with.
you didn't know nothing
So,
about nothing.
I know, don't nobody know nothing but you.
Mama.
But look, I'm not here to argue with you, Mayor. It's time out for you at trying to rant, rave,
You
and just.
stay. If you don't like
I'm-
it, resign. If
No,
you
I'm
don't
not
like
gonna
it,
resign, but you
will.
gonna get
You
up out of
will.
here.
I swear I will.
But the bottom line
You
is,
see what happened.
but this is it.
You
We're
taking
not
the
here to argue
talent
with
back
you.
up there, Four three of you tried to take the town down. Man, what you think they're up there? Because all of you
They call for a
communicate
point
up
of order.
there.
We call for
You
point of order.
communicate
We
up
need
there.
to vote to
You
remove
breaking.
him.
You broken up there. You don't have the right to do anything.
Yeah.
Take me to the court.
Oh,
Take
you
me to the
don't
court.
know it, you just don't know it.
Am I the police chief?
Yeah, you the police, you are the police
No,
chief.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
See,
You're
that's,
gonna have, I'm signed for the town. I'm the CMFO. I'm
no, you
for
ain't
the
no
town.
CMFO.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I signed for the town. I'm responsible for it.
No, you're not.
You know, give me information about some account. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Mayor.
What are you a long time
Mayor.
ago when the money's
Mayor.
You know, yes,
Mayor.
ma'am.
It's time for a point of order. You need to quit yelling, cussing, and saying,
I'm not
let us
cussing. Did I cuss
just
about
be
anything?
quiet so we can move on with the meeting. Every time we come to a
It's a
meeting,
bullshit
I'm
meeting.
talking, Mayor. Every time we come to a meeting,
But
yeah, he always cussing.
It's a bullshit meeting.
It's
I'm just
It's a
going with you
what?
and see how it goes. She go with you, man.
think it's a bullshit meeting, then
You know?
and leave.
You know, you cannot tell me
You
what
don't
to
have
do.
to
I
stay.
signed for
I'm
the
not
town.
telling you
I
what
signed
to do,
for
but
the
I can
town,
tell
man.
you that
You
you gotta be in
know,
order.
man, if you keep digging about all this, forget about you. The town,
Mayor.
forget about it. I don't want to go for
Mayor.
different direction.
Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
What we are asking you to do,
I can't
is
find it.
you always do this ranting and raving, so you try to deter the board members from doing what they come to do. Now, we came to do a job. We got here on this, we got a
You know what you
contract.
destroyed?
Mayor, I'm talking.
Tried to destroy the
I am
town.
speaking.
You
Okay,
just
whatever. You
spending
said you
our
tell
money.
whatever lie you
Spend
want
our
to tell.
money,
That's
man.
fine.
We did blanket
Now-
check up there with it.
I
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
How are we spending the money?
None of
I'm
us.
not a check writer.
None of
She's
us.
not a check writer. Mary's not one. Miss Larissa.
You try. You
No,
try.
you lying to
You
me, brother. I ain't, when you asked
When you
me
said
and
no,
I
brother,
told
say
you
ma'am.
no.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I know you can't be saying that.
Man,
No,
he
no,
didn't
no.
say
You
anything.
didn't know nothing. It was already
You're
to
right, but you
didn't know
keep,
what
but
the
you
hell is
keep
going
throwing,
on.
you keep throwing me under the
You
bus
didn't
with
know what the
everybody
hell is
else.
going on. You was hungry. You didn't know what
I
was
don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
but you keep throwing me under the bus.
For what?
That's what I'm saying.
For
You
what? I
Why?
no bus to draw about it.
the one throwing us up under the bus
About
like I
what?
knew everything that went on before I got here.
See,
I don't know
we
nothing
don't
about
want to.
that.
This is what I want. I don't want to go back like what we used to. We're not going back.
But you,
We
but
ain't forward either.
I'm not talking about going back. All I want you to do is quit throwing my name under the
I'm just talking
bus
about you.
because I have nothing to do with the court
I
issue
mentioned earlier now.
or your new CMFO and other different types of things. Because you know what? I have requested forms from your CMFO, have
You don't
not
get.
gotten a response
Mm.
in the timely manner.
For what?
Check her email.
No matter what.
She had 7 days to
She
give
had
you.
7 days to comply, and it's been over them
All right.
Saturdays.
I don't know.
But
was
you know
vacation.
everything else.
You know,
It's what I'm trying to get you to
I suppose
understand.
Gary reported. But end of the day is you guys are not gonna take Mason.
I ain't trying to take Mason
I'm
back.
not saying you. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
saying,
will keep saying me.
I say okay. All these four women try to take Mason down. Yes,
Mayor,
I ain't trying to take Mason down.
I want to say this. You ranting and raving about everything. You don't want us to complete this meeting. Since you want to holler about you doing this the right way. You ain't broke no law. Tell us why you spent $1,400 on some candy, supposedly candy for Christmas, that the board did not approve.
$1,400 is coming from the police department to
And
get candy.
that's
This is
illegal.
not- no,
Because
no.
you can't
Before I
spend it.
do anything, I talk with
You
the
have to come to the
control.
board.
I talk with the controller.
The controller know better.
Controllers don't
They
know
know better.
We
You
give
can
it.
quit.
We
Mayor,
got 3,500.
my question was is
Yes.
this is my question.
What?
Why did you spend $1,400 and you on supposed to be some candy? Are you trying to tell us you brought $1,454 worth of candy?
So what we got the
I
candy?
asked
We
you a
have the
question.
receipt. Yes, we have the receipt.
Did you buy candy?
Yes, we did.
No, you did
Yeah,
not.
I have the receipt.
I got the receipt too.
Okay,
Guess
show me
what?
the receipt.
Let me tell this.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me tell
Yes,
him
show me.
'cause I need
Show me.
everybody. Y'all just heard him say he spent that $1,454 in candy. He lying. He went bought turkeys that the state told you couldn't buy.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh,
It's
yes,
two
you
two
know
different
what?
transactions.
You know what?
Two different transactions.
You know what?
What?
Call Walmart. That's how we found out all
Ma'am,
over
we
turkey.
have two transactions. I have a receipt for candy. I have a receipt for
And
the
another
turkey.
thing.
And you just let me understand something. It
No, you
makes it
ain't
clear.
understanding. You ain't
See,
explaining why you
don't know
spent
nothing.
that money. You spent money that the board did not approve of.
Listen. The $1,400 for the turkey, we got the donation
You
from
did
it.
not-
We cover up with it.
Uh-oh.
You know, we got the donation for
Who you
it.
getting
I told the
donation?
state.
Who you
I told
getting-
the state. I
Who
told
you
the
getting a
state.
donation from, Mayor?
Talk with the CMA.
That's another violation.
Talk
Because
with
if
the
you
CMA.
got donation, they were never supposed to be spent without coming before this board, and the board has to approve
Talk
those
with the
donations.
CMA. We have the receipt.
I don't care what
We
you
have the
other
receipt for
CMFO is
everything.
doing, y'all wrong.
Did I take the turkey?
You
Put it in my
violated.
pocket?
You violated.
This woman. Yeah, I violated.
Yeah, you did. Because you
Okay.
just sit here and lied to everybody.
Lying for what? The candy, I take it, put it in my bucket, I give it to my kids. The turkey, I
Your
give it to my kids. What I do is street
Mayor,
transaction.
Mayor, we got the receipts.
I have the receipt too.
And another thing, those receipts that CMFO lady supposed to be give those receipts to the chief because you spent that money out of the grant money that was sent to the chief, the police department. Now here where the law get broken at is
Yeah.
any grant and whatever department that grant was granted to is supposed to spend that money. Ain't nowhere it said the mayor go spend the money and what he want to spend it. And another thing y'all violate, you and the CMFO, is that money was never put in that budget as a grant for that fire department. That is a violation. And that money was never supposed to be spent and it was not in the budget. It was
Okay.
spent and it's not in
The
there.
$1,400 for the candy. Where
No,
did
you
the
just-
candy
you
go?
just stood there and
Number
told
one,
these folks
we
you
have the
don't
receipt.
violate.
No, we have the receipt for it. Where did you carry it? For the beret, Mason beret, we
Oh,
give it
you didn't
away.
have enough
What
people.
she
You didn't even have enough people to
attended
give
to,
them that much money.
we got it up there for everybody. We have a video camera, we give it to everybody. Talking about the turkey, we give the turkey. Everything you have a receipt before I do anything, whatever.
You was not
So,
supposed to
and
spend
then-
that money.
Man, go
You
sit
were
down,
not.
so-
You were
yeah,
not
I
supposed to. You were not.
I suppose sign
No,
sunshine
you are
carrot,
not.
and I forged my name as a vice mayor.
No.
Okay, we
Are
going
you
to the
forced
vote
your
for
name?
that. We're going to the vote for that.
You forced your
Yeah,
name.
yeah, vice mayor. You guys is some. Yes, vice mayor.
We've been at that for the last
This
15
people
years.
is what so smart,
I apologize for
I
being
am
late.
very-
I'm just getting off of work, you all, and
just so smart.
where are we on the agenda?
With the mayor ranting and raving, trying to keep us from
You guys sit down and go somewhere else. You don't know
I'm not
nothing
going
about
nowhere.
that.
I'm gonna be right here to be
Sit
a
down
pin
up
in
there.
your
We go
butt.
to the court, man.
We
The
tried
court
to
we're
get
gonna
to
decide
Bobby,
up.
but he brought up the other gentleman and,
I need to
said
care
that
about
he doesn't
man.
wanna have
That-
anything to do.
She telling him what's
MTS,
going on.
MTS
Be
bring
quiet.
this man up there
He's
to
asking
do
me a
nothing about
question.
it. The MTS sent for us a gentleman to take over the fire department, and he produced himself. And after that, you want to go for $65 with Mr. Buddy. We don't have the money. End of the day, she amended and she tried to spend the money. Keep spending money. Where's the money?
Well, you
That's like
spend-
800,000. You stole it. You want?
Maybe
Yeah, you won't even look at it.
Yes.
You won't take the time and look at it because it ain't going your way.
You guys
Let
keep
me
spending
ask you a
money.
question.
Yes,
This-
ma'am.
You remember in the last meeting, you gave us this budget thing that said about, and we kept asking about this $103,000.
Right.
That's what they're saying. That's where the money could come from
Right.
in this ordinance. You're not reading it.
He ain't trying
That's
to.
what they're trying to do is add this ordinance so that we can use these funds to pay. You were fine when the man, when we was over there and the man came and presented his thing of trying to get the fire department back up
Yeah.
and running.
Yeah.
You were fine with it, but I knew that was not going to sell. I hate to say it like this because you didn't have your hands in it.
What hand?
Woo, girl.
What hand, ma'am? What you talking about?
You didn't you sat there and you skinned and grinned just because the state was there.
Still about.
But
Yep.
now
What you
you're
do
bringing
about
in
it?
you now you
Okay,
don't-
keep going. Keep going.
now
keep
you
going.
want to bring in. I'm sorry, what you say your name was?
But it can't grow.
Mr. Cantrell.
Yeah.
And now, but you don't have enough money to pay Bobby, if I'm not mistaken, was his name. When we sat over there in that cold
Yep.
building.
Yeah.
But you were all gung ho and said, "Oh yeah, we can do this, we can do this." But now it's changed. What happened?
what happened is we looked at the number, Miss Virginia, she said we have to go with the number.
And
Look
we
in the
did.
recorder.
But that's
and
what I'm
after that, what
asking you.
I'm telling you,
Where
65.
is this $103,000 that was on the budget that
In the
we have no
What,
explanation of
what,
where it
month,
went?
what
for?
months is it? What months?
It ain't
It
about
was.
the money.
It's not no month. It
Okay.
was when we were talking about it. Eddie, you're not gonna play me for no fool because you sat here in this meeting just like we did with this budget thing that Bernita passed around to us with this amount. I don't have it with me, but it showed where it had $103,000.
If you have a 300, it's still up there in that count.
But that's what we're saying. We're trying to
That's
amend
what
the
we gonna
budget
use.
to use that money to pay these people.
That's
Why you
right.
keep spending wasting money for
Let me
stuff
go ahead
for
and
what?
read the
Please
ordinance.
go ahead and read
Please,
it, cause I'm
please,
tired of
please.
Read this, please.
Cause this is
Okay.
ridiculous.
Whereas the town of Mason, Tennessee is subject to the provisions of the municipal budget law of 1892, be it ordained by the board and the aldermen that section 1, we want to reallocate the funds in the amount of $103,000, which is currently in the budget of the fire department earmarked for equipment. It has been sitting there for 2 years untouched, and because of the municipal law, we are allowed to move it to pay for something else. So we are asking for $14,000 of that to be moved into the professional fee column to pay Bobby Cannon for 2 months of consulting. Then followed by $53,000 to pay for an entire year's salary of a code enforcer that we would like to hire. Third, to reallocate $5,779 back into the training budget because the mayor overspent the training budget by $3,000. And so we're in the hole on that, so I wanted to fix that.
Let her finish,
The
please.
training in the fire department.
Okay.
You said you spent it on David Weidman.
Yep, sure did.
5, whereas the remaining amount of $29,000 and $560 will remain in the fire department in the equipment budget in the event that we need to purchase something before the end of the fiscal year. And this is what the ordinance is and how we found the money to pay for the 2 things that we were looking for, which was the code enforcer and for Bobby Cannon. So he cannot say that there's no money there because that money has been sitting there for 2 years. And we're just taking it and spending it on something good for the town.
Right.
Good for the town, you close the
So
fire
we need to,
department.
we need to go ahead and make a motion, do what
All
we're
right.
gonna do,
You
cause
look-
I
you
don't
look
wanna
the
keep
fire
discussing this.
You guys, whatever you want to do, I'm not recognized. Whatever you say, whatever you decide, guys, I'm not gonna argue with you guys. You just keep wasting money and time. And if you go by all this, what your river is, you go, guys. I don't know, Miss Alicia, she agree or not. I'm talking about Miss River and Miss Mason. He give a blanket check to the former chief. All this equipment, we have
need to quit
equipment
telling
bid up
that
there.
lie.
We almost lost over
I'm so sick of
$90,000
hearing
from
that lie.
repair and equipment going up there. You
She's
guys
talking
do
about
not
Tanner.
understand
Make
how
the
you
motion.
do
I
it.
ain't giving no.
Okay, all right. You go vote for it. You want it, but I'm not recognizing.
Man,
But,
it's
but,
fine.
but
Yeah.
you're saying that you're not gonna recognize it. What we're trying to do is use the money that we have
That's
to
right.
pay supposedly if you hire this man.
We tried to
But
get
we already
qualified
got
man to do it. He's a man. He doing. He
But
gonna
you
charging
still
us.
got to find
He
money
gonna
to
charging
pay
us is not too
him.
much, like $65 an hour, and he have the skill and
But
the knowledge.
you're not listening. You still
wait.
have no.
Go ahead,
You
baby.
still have to have funds to pay
That's
them.
right.
We have fun. We have a little. It's not too much, but by last year it was I think in the budget for the fire department. Fresh quote me. I have to make sure with it. Around $30,000 was in the budget last year.
But
because with the
that's
new
not what's
year.
on this finance
Yeah.
report that Bernita gave us when we was in this last meeting. It was $103,000
I have
that
to
was
check
just
about.
sitting
I have to
there.
check about that. I have to
We
check
talked about it. Ain't no you have to check about it
Thank you.
because we sat here and talked
Yes,
about
we
it.
did.
If the money there, is the money there.
The money's
The money-
there.
If the money in that county, still the money there. Did
The
you
money's
know?
there. That's
I
what we
have
tried
to check
to.
with her.
But that's
Yes,
the only,
okay,
that's,
Mason.
that's the only thing that we're trying to do is reallocate this money so that we can pay a fire chief and a code
Okay,
enforcement.
this money, what account is in?
We just told you the
Fire
fire
department.
department.
Okay, so what the problem? What the problem? If the money is already up there in the fire, the
No,
only
you
thing.
can't use it unless you reallocate it. You can't just go use it for
Sure
anything.
can't.
You gotta use it for
You
equipment.
got, it's gotta be
Unless you
allocated.
allocate the
and
money.
it
What
has
kind
to
of
be used
equipment?
by
You
the
have
board.
all the
We
equipment out
don't
there.
need equipment. That's why we're moving the money. We don't need equipment.
You won't listen. You
That's
just
why we
want to
don't wanna
mouth
just sit
off.
there
You won't
just
listen. We're
languishing
trying to
when
tell
we
you
need
what we're gonna
funds.
do with the money.
You guys are so
It's
smart.
not that hard.
So
We
smart.
need to go ahead and make a
So
motion.
smart. But $65 an hour today, and the gentleman here, he have all the experience in this.
Who is getting
They're not
$65
doing the
an
same
hour?
thing. We're asking him
That's
for
what
those
he's talking
different
about,
things in
$65.
his assessment.
But
of
he's
the
not gonna be
department.
the money.
He may hire this guy. He may wanna hire this guy.
Why you give him wasting money for?
We're not wasting money.
Why you give him a blank
Let's
check
make a
for?
motion.
He did everything.
Blank
Was,
check.
everything was working
God.
fine, and after
don't
that, you
want
guys
this.
step in. You call
No,
me. You
it
doing it.
wasn't
You call all the
working
fire
fine.
chief
It
around
wasn't.
us. You doing
Our
this.
response time was terrible.
You see here. We're
You
going
know.
up there. We're going up there.
No.
You know.
Uh,
Yes, Miss Mason.
I would like to make a motion to accept the contract between the town of Mason and the consultant fire chief Bobby Cannon for the purpose of rebuilding the fire department, along with an ordinance to amend the budget ending June 2026 by reallocating funds currently in the budget.
I second.
Harris, yes.
Mason, yes.
Oh, Mercy, no.
I still have my question. I'm sorry, moved a little fast for me. But if the funds are in the budget for the fire department,
Yes.
and what we're doing is we're reallocating to use it for the fire department, just not on equipment.
Right.
And the funds are present.
Yeah.
Are they present?
Yes.
I see no problem with using it if we have the money.
It's been in there 2 years.
If
And
you
I-
get
and I
no
remember-
budget for 2
I
years.
remember when we went over the last audit, because I check marked it.
Yeah.
I marked it myself.
Yeah.
About that 103, but I thought we was gonna follow up with this.
Well, we asked the comptrollers when they were here, Steve Osborne, remember? We asked him if we could reallocate it,
And he said, yeah.
Okay. That's so smart. So
It's up to you guys, but I'm not
I have no
recognized
problem.
work, but
I
I
have
don't
no
have any
problem with
problem.
it. If the funds are there, we can
Not
only spend what we
recognized.
have,
That's
Yeah.
right.
Right.
and it has to be earmarked for
Yeah.
that said purpose, or
And
else
that's
we're
what we're
violating.
trying to do.
So, it-
That's okay, guys. It's up to you. I don't have any problem, but I'm not recognized. And it's 5 against 1.
Let's move
That's it.
on.
We know that you vote yes.
I'm saying yes.
Okay.
But like I said, that is contingent upon all the facts being here.
Right.
Okay, that's 5-1.
All
Very
right.
nice.
Okay, that's it.
We move on for the second review, the term of enforcement of potential contract with the Frank Joe application for the code enforcement. Let me mention something to the board and the town of Mason, let everybody knows. We already have a code enforcement.
No, we don't.
No, we
Mr.
don't.
No, we don't.
No, the
Mr.
board
Harris
didn't vote
Manson,
for
No, we
one.
don't.
and we're not gonna
No,
have a
we don't want-
contract. He's already hired 2 weeks ago.
No,
Only
you
thing
can't.
is hoping
No.
for to get the truck is to
No.
repair the truck. He driving around the
No.
town.
No,
Any
you
kind
cannot
of
hire the
decision-
code enforcer.
Any kind of
without the
decision
approval
you're
of the
making
board.
is not recognized.
We don't know.
I'm
That's
just
somebody
telling you
talking about.
for the record. I'm not recognized any
Okay, well,
that's
decision the
fine.
board is saying.
Well, who is
I
the
just-
code
You don't have
enforcer?
the authority to
Who
tell that
is
board
it?
what they can't vote for.
I'm
Mayor,
not
what
gonna
you
tell. I'm not
what
asking
you
you to
need-
vote.
Wait a
I'm not
minute.
gonna
Let
ask
me
you to
say
vote.
this. Let
Yes,
me
ma'am.
say this. The board has the authority to, yes, they do.
No,
They
you
have the authority, and
No, you
whatever
don't.
decision they
No, you
make,
don't.
I just
No,
it
read
has
it in
to
the
be
charter.
carried
No, you're
out.
not. No, you're not, ma'am.
yes, we
No, we
do.
go to the court
But
for
see,
that.
well,
No, you're not.
you trying to run the town by
No, you're
yourself.
not.
That's
No, you're
OB.
not. No, you're not.
But you said you hired one. Who is it?
Mr. Aerosmith. Did
Who?
you know?
Why don't these people ever come to our meetings?
Because
You
they
know,
just,
he be there. He's supposed to start when the code enforcement truck repair. And the matter of fact, he's repaired today.
he never came
goes
before
to-
the board.
And he don't have to get.
Yes, he does.
Hold on, hold
Yes, he
on.
does.
Hold up, hold up,
How
hold
you
up.
can get an amended
Wait,
pay
excuse
him.
me.
He's
We,
gonna,
I
he gotta be
hired
under
him as an
contract.
employee.
I know that, and where are you gonna get the money to pay him?
I
Because
told
we
I
have
tell you
to
where.
approve of that.
okay.
I can tell
we
you
say
where.
he's
Same
gonna
place he
get
getting
paid,
all that money, the money he's spending that he shouldn't be spending, paying all them 15 folk down at that public work that should not be there and not in the budget. Again, you violated because you spending money that's not in the budget. Mayor, you gonna get this town in trouble. You can't do that. You already got us in trouble. So I bring it like a check.
I take $800,000 back in 2017. I covered up for it. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
but
Yes,
back
ma'am.
to this
Whatever,
code,
I
back
don't know
to
what
this
you're
code
saying.
enforcement.
Yes.
What truck is being repaired?
I'm sorry.
What truck is being repaired for the
The
code?
code enforcement truck. There is a Ford F-150.
The one that
and
Johnny-
we have
Hold
a-
on,
we
Johnny-
just
Yeah,
got it
just
today.
hold on.
Johnny's been doing that.
No, it's not. It's for almost 3 weeks. I'm sorry.
I
For
see
2
that on the road.
It's today. It's just coming to. No, we have another truck, Chevy. It's not man.
That says
Golf
code
truck?
enforcement?
It's a code
Baby,
enforcement. We just get it today.
The
We just
Freeman
get
guy
it today.
drive it every day.
Man, you don't know.
That is wrong.
Like I said,
How did you
you
get around
working,
the
you
truck?
don't know me in the street. I know how to be the bill for repair. You guys don't know nothing about it.
I do, and I'm gonna tell you, Eddie, I've lived here in Mason all my life. I am not blind nor stupid. I seen a white truck. It sits in this Freeman's yard, or either if I'm just so happen to be coming down through town headed home, I see them all times of the night. Why they going in this field back there? What's back there?
Okay, when you see it, show me the picture.
I ain't got nose, but I have seen them going in that field where they building that brand new house that back there. It's a house on this side that they're building in, and they'll go across that track. What's back there?
What track? Up there, the lagoon. Where is the
We
lagoon
don't
at?
know now.
The who?
The legumes.
What is he doing?
You know, see, like I said, you
That's
guys
where the
sitting
sewer
up
pool
there,
is.
you don't know nothing about nothing.
At that time of night?
Ain't no.
It's 11, 12 o'clock. What can he see out there?
Maybe you have something coming up. Did you say, give me a picture for that? Show me.
I ain't got to give you no
He
picture,
said-
baby.
she said.
I done brought this up to you time and time again. The city truck is sitting up there off of Charleston Mason Road, couple houses down from my mother's house. Then I also see this brand new truck. Well, I ain't gonna say it's brand new, but the Freeman guy driving it. You can't tell me that.
What you talking about?
I know you don't know.
Man, it's just,
I know.
you guys.
It's okay.
Show me picture. Show me.
It's
picture.
okay.
Yes,
I ain't got to show you no picture because you know who driving it.
I know how to drive, but the guy John, he's not even here anymore. He drive his truck. Did you see his truck? This like about 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Right now you don't know nothing about us. Yes, ma'am.
Mayor,
Yes.
first of all, we're in the business of hiring people to do jobs.
No, you're not.
Mayor,
No,
can I
you're
finish
not.
what I'm saying?
No, you're not.
Will you please be quiet?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Just
you.
talk. Keep talking.
We're in the business of hiring people to do jobs in this town. We're not supplying people vehicles to drive back and forth to work. That's not our job. When the person gets hired, they supposed to have transportation to get to and from work. That's why the Mason's spending so much gas, and it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
We are not supposed to supply employees
All right.
work
Let me
with
explain
trucks to go
something
to
to
work.
you. Yeah, okay.
And I'm not done,
Yeah,
man.
just
I'm
explain
not done.
something. Yeah, keep going.
I am not done.
Keep going.
And since I'm on the gas,
Is that?
I want to make a motion tonight that all locks be removed off of those tanks and immediately. And if they don't get removed, the board is going to give the department the authority to cut them off. Because, Mayor, you have been out of pocket on these last 2 occasions. 2 different police officers just here recently, a few days ago. One needed gas. They took you 30 minutes to get up here to try to get them some gas. Then you didn't have the right key. So you told them to go buy gas from Marathon, which is your station. Secondly, the next day,
Yes.
the next time, another one of the officers needed gas, and you told them that you was in Memphis. Just go on over there and buy gas from Marathon. Mason better not get not one receipt from over there talking about buying gas. Furthermore, that's a violation because we buy gas here in this town for these departments, the police department, public works to be able to, and the fire department to be able to do their job. These guys cannot do their job because you got it locked and only you got the key. And if something happened here in Mason, whatever may happen, and they can't get to do the job or get down the road because they ain't got gas, that's crazy. You can't tell me that's how you
All
supposed
right,
to run
let
a
me
town.
explain something to you.
You ain't gotta
I have
explain to
respond-
me.
I have responded to you.
I just made a motion.
Okay, make whatever
Mason
you want to
second.
make, whatever it is, it doesn't make sense, whatever it doesn't make sense.
What you doing
whatever-
don't make sense.
Let me explain something to you. Regarding about, you see the truck going back and forth, or whatever it is, back and forth, you see it. Okay, we give one vehicle to one person, just in case for full emergency, okay?
For what?
If you have something emergency, broken bikes,
Oh, okay,
broken
girl.
bikes. If you have something, we give one person a truck to drive just in case, whatever. Okay. The weekend it used to be every day we have to take the reading from water plant, sewer plant, and we have to read everything up there to submit it up there to the state. So the person he used his time to come in for an hour or two, whatever it is, use it and they use it. Okay. You're talking about Vicar, Miss Virginia. Miss Virginia, look at me. What about Rudy back in the days? You give him to Memphis back and forth, gas, truck, phones, everything. You're not second guessing about nothing.
You know what?
John, don't open a
You
can
know
of
what,
water
Mayor?
with police. Did you
I'm
know?
glad you brought
Yeah.
that up. Because you
Yeah.
know why?
Why?
It took Rudolph and 3 other men to run their whole department. They did everything Mason needs done. You got 15 folk down there and they can't even get stuff done right. Call them your dream team?
Okay.
No.
You know, and everything goes down, and the state
No,
wanna take
everything
over
went down,
the water department.
You know when stuff went down? When you got in that seat.
I don't want to go back for them. Everything is fine. So this what happened for the truck.
I have a
Regarding
question
about
for you.
yes, Miss
Okay.
Mason.
This past week, I know Officer Zach was on vacation out of town. There was only one police on duty in the daytime.
Yes.
That policeman asked you for gas. You refused to give
Thank
it to
you.
him when he was out of gas. But in the meantime, you say you care about the citizens of this town. What if the police needed to chase somebody? What if somebody had gotten shot and the police ran out of gas? Only one policeman, and you refused to give him gas.
I don't refuse to give. So
Yes, you
you
did.
twisting
Yes, you
everything.
did.
You refuse
Yes,
it.
you did.
Who
Yes,
that?
you did.
Okay. God bless you. I'm
Yes,
gonna
you
show
did.
you something.
Y'all, we
We
got a
need to get-
motion and a second on
Whatever
the
you make,
table.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
We need to move on because this meeting going
Mason,
longer than I
Mason.
needed to go.
Hey, Miss Mason,
Right.
look this one here. Look how is the job doing it. Just look.
I don't want
Done up in Highway 70 and 59 in the middle of
We
this
got a
one
motion
here.
and a second on the table.
Just
Let's
tell me
move
about the
forward.
gas. You know,
We
have
got
videos.
we
there
got
is
a
no
motion on the
police
table.
and I'm not recognizing.
We don't
You
care.
do whatever
We
you
don't
wanna
care
do.
about you
I'm
recognizing,
not
but if you
recognizing.
disobey it, you're gonna be in trouble.
Whatever trouble, number, whatever, I'm not recognizing.
Mason, yes.
I'm not recognizing anything. You guys try to take down Mason. All this progress, we did it, and we tried
So,
to.
Mayor, it's been passed that the docks need to be removed from those tanks
I'm not
immediately.
gonna give gas
If-
unless
if you
somebody
don't-
deserve it.
If you don't, they can
Unless
cut the
somebody
locks off.
deserves
If you cut it, I'm gonna put another one.
And they can cut it.
I'm gonna put another one.
They keep cutting.
Yes, ma'am.
You just, I ain't never seen nothing like you.
I'm saving the town money.
No, you not.
You don't know nothing about it. You don't know
You buying
$500-600. You go to spending gas back and forth to Memphis. You don't know nothing about
How much
nothing.
money do you think it's gonna cost the town if they get sued because
Suing
they
for
can't
what?
chase a
That-
murderer?
Mama,
because
he's
they don't have
sitting
gas?
all day, he's sitting all day and obviously not doing nothing for his country.
Oh, who's answering the calls during the day? If he's the only officer on duty.
Man, because he's your body favorite, whatever. I would think you.
Mayor, let's move forward. I'm tired. Let's go. We trying to go home.
You
We
do whatever
trying
you
to take
wanna
care
do,
of business.
you guys. I'm
And-
not
and
recognizing.
It don't matter what you
There's no
recognize.
person I would think you go Mason first. It's not personal.
If that's how you feel, why you
No,
even
put
come?
Mason first behind
Okay.
those.
Hold
Yes,
on,
ma'am.
so that passed.
Move
Okay,
on.
so
Move
we're
on.
moving on to this, we're still on this
Please.
agenda for the
Yes.
code enforcer. Okay.
We
so
already have a
let-
code enforcement.
We
We're
don't.
not
Let me,
gonna
let
do
me
it.
just explain, because I'm in a stand, I know it's hard, I'm hard of hearing, so, half the time, these people up here talking, and I'm like, what? And I have to go home and listen to it again, because I didn't hear it. So I'm gonna stand up and speak. But the thing about the code enforcer is we have people that are coming to town, not very many of them, because most of the building is going on by several people that own a lot of the property here in town. But we have people that come here in town and open businesses who need to get business license. They need to get certificate of occupancies for their building. They need to have their buildings inspected so that they're safe and they don't fall down around your head when you're inside shopping. All of the things that are based on keeping the community safe and free of disease, free of rats, free of anything like that. We have code inspectors. Okay, we have put off hiring a code inspector for the last 3 years and something. But all of these people in the meantime have not been paying these fees. And so that's money that the town should be getting, but it's not. So some people want to say, why isn't the town getting revenue? Why can't they afford sidewalks? Why can't they afford new Christmas lights to put up on the poles, which we didn't get this year? But anyway, I had to throw that in. But you know what I mean. There's things that the town needs that we can't afford. Well, why aren't we chasing why aren't we getting the dollars that we are supposed to be getting by a code enforcer? So we want to hire a code enforcer to finally get that done. This person has also agreed to help us out, and according to the contract, assisting with the animal control problem that we have. Because we have people calling constantly saying there's dogs loose, there's vicious dogs running around, a dog bit my kid that was getting off the school bus, and things like that. And the county only has 2 people to cover the whole county for animal control. So if you call them, you're lucky. In a couple of days, they'll show up, But that's not helping us to deal with that problem. So this code enforcer has agreed to assist the county in those type of calls and situations. So I'm just saying this is why we are wanting and asking to hire this code enforcer. Actually, he would be a subcontractor on contract. He wouldn't be on staff, an employee.
Okay, we appreciate you for your speed, Miss New Mayors. Let me explain to everybody about the new contract for the code enforcer. We already have Mr. Smith.
We don't have a code
He's
enforcer.
hired up there. He working 24 hours a week. And he's gonna supposed to start this week, but unfortunately,
He has to come
the
before the
truck
board.
up there. Let me finish. I let her to finish. The hero up there, she tried to finish whatever she finished, and we try to do what she's right up there. I agree with her. We have a lot of dogs around. We have a lot of cats and subboats. She a cat lover also. We have a lot of cats going around. But
What
matter
they
of
got to
fact,
do with this?
is animal control. Did you know? And also
Because I have cats.
A lot of people got cats.
I found 7
Are you
cats
scared of
dead.
my cats?
Nobody listened to see anything about it.
Okay,
But
let's move
anyway,
on,
but
y'all.
the
Let's
end of the
move
day
on.
is don't bend to the
This is
picture. I'm
ridiculous.
against it. I hired already. I hired the right people, the qualified people.
They not qualified.
It's not favorite. You don't know this guy hit
So they
the
didn't come before
building.
the board?
I didn't know him.
They didn't
This
come
guy
before
hit
the
the
board.
building. This is the niggas
And they
the
have
city
to be on
halls out there.
contract.
You don't have. We're
Did
not
you
going
say
to
you don't-
contract.
Oh, yes, we
We're
are.
not going contract.
Yes, we are.
We want
So
since
that way
I
you
take
can't
over,
fire.
there is no contract. There is no contract with the CMFO, with the finance. There is no contract with IT. There is no contract with that. We try to be out of contract.
I know
We
that's
try
what you
to be
try to do.
debt free. No, we hire people as employees. Back in the days when you hire all this, the mayor used to have 2 assistants, spending all this money, and
Yeah,
all
he
this
going
board,
back down the
including Miss
street.
Virginia, she approved all wasting money,
There you go
$800,000. It's true. Check
You
the
love
record.
me, don't you? You love me because you keep my name in your mouth.
24/7, because your record, your file with the town of Mason is terrible. Yes, ma'am.
What is the code enforcer name that supposedly
Mr.
was?
Smith, he finished the building.
What's the
This
first
was
name?
Darrell Smith.
Who?
Darrell Smith.
Where does he live? If he's from Mason?
I look in his application.
Does he
You
have
don't
relatives
know?
in Mason? Or
I don't know his
whatever
whatever it is.
Does he have
Anything,
relatives that work for the town of Mason?
I don't know about this. I'm not worried
So
about
what?
it.
How did he become a code
Yeah.
He applied for the job like about 6, 8 months ago. And after that,
No.
yes,
No,
ma'am.
no,
In the
no.
last meeting, I asked you
Show
if
did.
you had anybody that applied for the code
He did. I
enforcement.
gave
You
you
said no.
his
said no.
You
application.
said no.
I give you his application, whatever. The end
You
of the
ain't
day
never
is-
gave us this
You
application.
know, end of the day
We don't
is
want it now.
we
Move it
have
on.
already called him. I'm not recognizing it, and he's
I'm-
not gonna get paid for it.
I make a motion that
You
we.
make whatever you wanna make.
Thank you. I make a motion that we go ahead and accept
You're
that,
not gonna make nothing.
code
Whatever it
enforcement,
is.
the code enforcer, for, what's his name?
Frank Joyner.
Frank Joyner, yeah. Oh, there it is in front
He
of
got
me.
his degree in
Frank
1985.
Joyner. Okay, that's what I make a motion
He's
that
not
we
gonna
go
work
ahead
it
and
out.
accept the contract for Mr. Frank Joyner, who, to be our code enforcer.
Be whatever you wanna be. I'm not
Mason
recognizing.
second.
I'm not recognizing according to the charter.
This not even, ain't
Okay.
got nothing to do with the charter, man. He just, I don't anybody.
Okay, so that's 5-1.
All right.
Can
Let
I
me
speak,
know.
can I speak, please? That's what I'm saying. Listen, we're deadlocked here on communication. And this sounds ridiculous.
It does.
It feels like I'm not even sitting at the table, but I feel like I'm on the outside looking in. If so much information is being dropped right now that one side knows one other side knows that we're not together, and we're putting this on display for everybody. And I'll speak to all of us here. We're not united. We're not together. We're not organized. We're trying to get that way, but it's more and more chaotic and chaos, and it makes us look even worse than what.
Let the people understand. I appreciate you for your comment. I'm trying saving the town, saving money, how you spend it to protect. I'm in a daily operation, you know, how, when you spend it, how you spend it. And this board is sitting up there trying to make a decision. He don't know what the hell is going on in the real life, excuses, lying, stuff like that. And we have a new hero coming up there doing all this big work, all this kind of stuff. Come on, guys. Enough is enough. I'm operating according to the charter. I'm not above the law. According to the charter.
That's
That's it.
not in the charter.
I appreciate it.
Moving on.
We go to the court. I don't have any problem.
I have something I want to say too,
Yes,
especially
Ms.
to the
Mason.
citizens. Now, this municipal budget law of 1982, anyone can look it up. This is a law.
That's the law.
Everything he's doing, he's breaking the law. I'm not going to
Everything.
jail with him.
I'm
The
not either.
comptroller has already came here and told us what we needed to do
Yep.
to straighten this up. If not, we're gonna all be in jail. We're not trying to take the team
I
down.
ain't
No,
going to jail with him.
we're not trying to take the town down. We're trying to do the right things by law.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do.
Because we have been told numerous times in the last 3 months that we will go to jail.
Yep.
That we will be held
Yes.
responsible
yourself.
if this town does not
Go by
start
yourself,
doing what it's
guys.
supposed to
Everybody
be
try
doing.
to be a
Yeah.
hero.
So it doesn't matter what he says.
Yeah.
We don't want to go to jail.
All right.
I mean, but we
And
have,
we
we,
want-
have no control over the finances. We can't
Right.
make,
No.
That's
we
what I
can't, we
Oh,
can't
you're talking
make,
with him now.
yes, we can't make him abide by what we're wanting. So,
That's why we.
The only way we can do it is to introduce things here and vote on them.
Vote on
That
it.
is the only
And we
power
already been
that we
told
have.
that
No,
once we
but
do
according
that, if
to
he
the
violated,
charter-
they gonna
According
get him.
to the charter, you know, you
okay, well, let's move on.
we're gonna stop the freezing until we go to
I
the
have a
court.
question.
Yes, Miss Weaver.
If I may, I wanted to know, have you, Miss Benita, have you guys sent anything to the audit, the information to the auditors to get the audit done?
Matter of fact, I talked with them today. We supposed finish it last year before the new year. We give him everything, and the Miss Evans, she was with it. Matter of fact, she called me 3 hours before the meeting, and she told me he postponed it until the end of this month. Did you know? And after that, we're gonna decide which way we go. Tomorrow I'm gonna call the comptroller to let him do it. Did you know?
You didn't answer my question, Miss.
Your answer is yes. I called, and
I
I
asked
found
you
they
to
say by
call.
the end they make extension by the end of this month.
Mayor, you know, I hate to have to tell you
Yes,
this.
ma'am. Speak
I
up.
ask you, I hate to have to say what I'm about to say because I hate making you look like you're not telling these people the truth nor this board. However, my question to you was, have you all sent everything the auditors need?
Yes, we did.
Now, hold up. Everything they needed, everything was completed in July. When did y'all send it to them? When was it sent to them?
Look, he got everything.
When did you send it?
Let me tell you. We sent everything. I believe I have to look to the months up there. Miss Evans and Miss Vanita work it together, and they give it to him. I think in August, September, something like that. You know, we sent to him. Everything is up there, and after that, he get excuses, traveling, holidays, and we call him. I call the comptroller, tell him about it. And they say if we make it before the end of the year, it will be a ground jewel for the town. We catch it up with everything. And after that, he say make extension by the end of this month. I can call Miss Evans.
Well, no, I don't need you to call Miss Evans because I talked to the auditors myself.
We called them?
And yes, I called them and I
What you
talked to
said?
them. They said, yeah, I called them because you don't give us good information. I called them and they stated that they have not received what they need to complete or even begin the audit. They hadn't begun the audit yet. Now listen to what I'm about to say. He said they have not even started the audit. They haven't. He said they may start it this month. They ought to know they done started the audit. Now, another thing he said to me was this. He said that he said that everything that y'all supposed to send him, they haven't gotten, nor have they started the audit. And also, Mayor, the things y'all supposed to be sending them, why are the board not getting copies of what you sending?
Miss Evan, how you doing, Miss Evan?
Good evening. Hello. I'm fine, Mayor. How are you and how's everybody?
He's doing good, man. He's doing good. I have a question from Miss River. She said she talked with Chris, and he said he don't get the information to finish the audit unless get it late. What months we submit for him everything to finish the audit, Miss Evan?
Mayor, I can't remember off the top of my head, and I've already turned my computer off for the day. I can't. Oh gosh. If I could get that information to you in the first thing in the morning, maybe October. I just can't remember. I'll be honest with you.
I remember we give him everything before that. You feel what I'm saying? And after that, you keep calling him, you tell him, did you need more? He asked him for a couple things. Miss Vanita should provide him, boom, 1, 2, 3. And he say, you're going to finish it by December.
Yes, when it started, we were expecting that we would have gotten it done by December. And
We have 6 months. And it's
All right.
important up to them
Okay.
to call and ask where it is.
All right. All right. Just send it for me tomorrow, please. Thank you.
I have a question for her.
Thank you. Hold on a second, Ms. Rivers. She have a question for you. Yes, Ms. Rivers.
Yes. So if what she said?
everything that we would have given them in the past, so it should hopefully not take them very long, but it's depending on their schedule. Ms. Rivers, you say that you had talked with Chris?
No, I didn't say who I spoke to. The mayor did.
You say you should
I
stop
said I
with
spoke
him.
to no, I didn't.
Everything you recorded.
No, I didn't. I did not tell you I spoke to him. I didn't say who I spoke to.
All right. What did you say?
Just
Keep
told another
going.
lie. But
Keep
anyway,
going. These people lie.
what I want to ask you, our stuff was due by December the 31st. Since it was not since it was not completed by December 31st, when did they, how long of extension did they give? Because the mayor just said to the end of this month.
The state, well, let me just say this. You're correct. On December 31, the fact that the town has a year end of June 30, the state requirement is that the audit be completed within 6 months after year end. So we have a June 30 year end at the town, so it's due by December 31st, unless, as in this instance, the auditor indicated he would request an extension based upon us having given him the information. But by the time we gave it to him, whatever his commitments were, if he had just been able to work on it right away, I would expect he would have gotten it done by the end of the year. But by the time he got the information and what they already had on their plate in terms of other commitments, he indicated he was not going to be able to get it done and that he was requesting an extension. We had initially talked about January 31, and until today, that's the date that I thought he had requested at the end of January. He indicated today that he was working on it, that they were going to try to get it done as quickly as possible, but I guess just from his standpoint, he did not ask our permission or anything about asking for a February extension date. He made that request, and we just learned of it today.
Miss Evans, well, when I spoke with the auditors today up there, they told me the extension was till March.
When you, excuse me, when you talk to
The
state or?
I talked to the auditors. I talked to Bank and Finley and them up there. And they said that, first of all, the man told me they ain't even started the audit. And secondly, he said that, he said that the extension was to March.
She wants to know who you spoke with, if you know.
I know who I spoke to. But what gets me is that it's not important enough to you guys that you don't call and check and see where they are on the audit.
We call it every week.
It's just a matter of these past few weeks, we just ran into the holidays, and I did not check in.
But y'all sent you said in October.
It was just because, just running into the holidays. But
What holiday?
I'm curious. You spoke to someone at Bank Writing Company who said they had not started yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The partner in charge indicated to me that they were working on it and that
That's
they
what I
were
know.
trying to get it done as quickly as possible. So since there's some different information from different people, I was trying to understand which person did
So,
actually speak.
who do y'all go through? Who is your contact person?
Chris Hearn, the partner in charge.
That's who told me. Carpenter's who the one told me that they hadn't worked, they hadn't even started because they waiting on this guy to get back.
I'm sorry. And when did you have that conversation?
Today.
That's interesting because he responded to me today and said they had started and did not indicate any issue with any employee or anything about somebody coming back or anything.
They were overseas last year.
Uh-huh.
They were overseas last year when they were late with
Yeah, they were.
And you were
But
saying, Alderwoman Rivers, you were saying that they indicated to you that they had an extension through March?
the guy that I spoke with, which was Chris,
Was that Chris Hearn?
what the guy I spoke to was Curtis Carpenter.
Oh, not Chris. You
Curtis.
spoke with Chris, with
Chris Hearn.
one of the auditors, one of the people who works on the audit. Yes, ma'am. I know who you're talking about.
Well, he's the one who told me that they hadn't even started on it because they waiting on this other guy to get back because he was out of town, and said that they won't start until he returned. And I asked him, then I didn't even ask him about the extension. He said that they had given Mace an extension till March. So there's so much confusion going on till The sad part is to me though, Miss Evans, is that you guys are not keeping the board in the loop as to where we are, what we doing, anything. And so with the audit being behind, even if they do give us an extension, that does not nullify that we supposedly had it in by December the 31st. And what the board needs to understand is that since we are behind, if any grants or anything comes up, we will not be able to apply for them because they won't allow us to get them simply because our audit is not done. We faced this before.
Okay.
Can I make a statement to Ms. Evans?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Tomorrow I will make certain to get clarity on conflicting information that's been provided to you from one of the employees and that was provided to me by the owner of the company. But I'll make sure I get that checked out and responded to by tomorrow.
Okay.
In terms of the extension, it's not unlike if you were applying, if your income taxes were due to the IRS.
No, it has nothing to do with
If you
that.
received a timely extension,
Mm-hmm.
then you would not be deemed late. So this would be no different than that. It's my understanding from the owner of the company, they requested an extension, and again, the date that he gave me was February, in February 28th, as opposed to the March date that the employee provided, but we'll get that cleared up.
Well, when you get that cleared up, Ms. Evans, can you please send that to all the board members?
Yes, ma'am. I'll do the.
Send it to Ms. Lou and she'll send it to us.
Yes, ma'am. I will send it to the mayor, and normally Ms. Lou
Oh,
will
we
send it
won't
out
get it.
to all the board members. And I was thinking that there had at least been at the board meetings there had been an update as to where we were. With
No,
the
ma'am.
audit. But if that has not been happening,
No, ma'am.
that would typically be a finance report agenda item, and I was thinking that Ms. Renita was including that on the agenda. I mean, on the report.
No, ma'am. This is the first conversation we'll have with anybody about it.
All right, Miss Evans.
Ms.
Appreciate you. I'm just waiting for your answer tomorrow. Yes, Miss Mason.
Ms. Evans.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
this Alderman Mason. I just wanted to thank you on behalf of the board for volunteering your time after your contract expired to continue to help the town. That's all.
Well,
Let you
thank
know we
very
appreciate
much.
you.
I appreciate it because I did not want you to not at least bring closure to some things that were in progress, and the audit being the primary item. I do wish you all continued success, and everything that's been done has been done to try to assist the town. You all have come a very long way, and I thank you for that comment.
Thank you, Miss Evans. We appreciate you, ma'am. Just I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry to bother you. Thank you. All right, we move on. Discussion of the scheduled workshop meeting for the compliance of the comptroller, etc. for January 16th.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's not the, oh, he's got the first agenda, right?
It's the same. It's the same agenda.
Where's the discussion?
Well, number 3. You look at
Controller's
he's reading
workshop.
number 3. That's okay.
I'm jumping ahead to
That's
number
okay.
4.
He's reading number 3.
Discussion of scheduling a workshop meeting. Okay, I think we probably can skip that because we've got the list that the comptrollers needs from us.
Yes.
And you already asked the question about when we could get the revenue and expense, or did you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But what I do need is that, Mayor, is that I would like to make a motion that Ms. Board and you present to the Alderman a copy of all expenditures and all revenue received each month. Because we haven't had a finance meeting since July, and we have no idea what is what. So if we want her to give us every month a We want the list of expenditures and the revenue that's been received at every month, and we also requiring her to be at all board meetings. To be at all board meetings.
All right, let me explain something. Did we schedule many time to do a finance meeting and
No,
we
ain't.
never
We
get it
never
happen?
scheduled.
And I keep telling everybody, give us the date and time, and you guys never are coming up with date and time, and after that excuses. Okay, give me a date and time, and after that we'll be there. Yes, ma'am.
Mayor, this is crucial. The comptrollers came down and told us what they want done. Stuff is due January the 16th.
Did I say anything about it?
At
Did I have any problem? I didn't have any
Mayor,
problem.
let me finish.
Just try to make it a big deal. Everything will be
Mayor,
fine.
let me finish.
Yes.
As I stated, they came down, they gave us a list of stuff that is due by January 16th, 8 o'clock in the morning. Those things are budget to actual, reconcile bank statements, balance sheet, income statements. Also, they want the budget manager allocated of shares cost. That's what the utility and T-board want. That's by January 16th. Also, the other things, it has to be reported to the book comptroller by January the 16th. And we want copies of all this as well. Because if this stuff is not sent, man, them comptrollers don't love you. And they just be nice to you. We need to get real, because when they request this stuff, they want it. They want it when they request it. So my question to you and Miss Benita is that you present us every month. That's my motion. My motion is that you and Miss Benita present to the board of every month all expenditures and all revenue for that month. And we would need her to be at the board meeting, all board meetings, because when we discuss in finance, she's never here for us to ask her anything. And she was here tonight. I will give her credit for that. She was here tonight, but when you got up and started doing all your little dancing, she got up and left. So we need her at the board meeting. We need these things. Ms. Lou, are you putting that in the minute for me, baby?
I am, yes I am. What month are you
starting this month?
Starting January.
Because this stuff due January 16th. So these comptrollers are not playing with us. And they mean business. They've been giving us chances and chances. They've been telling the mayor what they need, how they need it. That's why they showed up and gave it to us in writing. So we can't keep playing. You can set that and say you don't recognize this too if you want to. Stuff gonna happen, Mayor, and it's time out. All that unnecessary stuff that you are doing is not getting us anywhere. We come to these meetings and we spend time at the meeting trying to correct stuff that you are doing wrong, and that's not right. We spend too much time doing that. This town has not gone anywhere.
Okay. I'll let you talk. Let me explain something.
Really.
Did I say anything about whatever the comptroller? We're not gonna give him everything, whatever you need. You make it big deal. You think I don't want to comply?
It is a big deal.
I know it. I didn't say any problem. Whatever, we can have everything. We're gonna give it to them. So you think I'm
We're
gonna hide
asking that
it?
the
What I'm
board
gonna
get it
hide it?
too.
Man, just number one, the state. We have to take care about the state.
Yeah, we need it
and
too.
after that, when the state got the information, we're gonna give you the information.
When you send that stuff to the state, you need to. She ain't got to do nothing but hit a button and send it to the alderman.
Okay, we didn't have any problem. Did you know? But yes, make
But
it
you
a
do
big
'cause we
picture
don't
up
get it.
there. Oh, is something wrong? Whatever. Man, listen to her. Got a life, man. Thank you.
I got a life. Lord
I
knows
just
I'm
wanted
wasting
to point
it up
out
here.
to you that remember when the comptrollers came and gave us the first list?
I didn't
They
have any
did
problem.
say that they had been asking you for these
Sure
things
did.
for 3 years.
For 3
without our
years.
knowledge. You didn't even tell us. So don't say you trying to comply with.
Man, come on, guys. You
Come on,
know.
y'all. Let's get
All
it.
right. We see. I'm gonna call the comptroller tomorrow,
there's a
and
motion
we'll
on
give
the
him
floor.
what you need, and that's
I'll
it.
second that motion.
Because Miss Alicia, she can call him, feed him all the wrong information. information about the town. He keep calling the comptroller, feed him with all the information about the town. Man, you have a double standard. Thank you. Have a nice day forever. But we're gonna comply with the state. We don't have any problem.
we got
We're
a
not
motion.
hiding nothing. We're not
Yeah,
hiding nothing.
And what's wrong with me
Just don't worry
calling the
about it. Don't worry
comptroller?
about it. Merry Christmas, man.
What-
Thank
what's
you.
wrong with
That's
me
it.
calling
That's
Merry
it.
Christmas?
That's it.
call
You're
this
double
way.
standard. That's
How is
it.
that a
We
double
need to
Yeah,
call.
you just we talk about
You're
it
not
later
going
on in
there
front
with
of
it.
everybody. We're gonna have a community meeting the 12th, and we'll let everybody knows about everybody what you doing, guys. 17, whatever it is.
Oh, you gonna do nothing, go down there and
Be
try to
glad,
talk about
be
it.
glad. I'm gonna show you all these dirty clothes up there about you guys.
I'm sure you
Dirty
could.
clothes.
I'm not even.
Mr. Mayor, once again, you worried about trying to get reelected.
That's
And
it.
get
Elected
personal.
for what, man? We talking
All
about.
about, you got all them
Okay, we're
turkeys.
talking about it later on. Later
You
on,
keep
you
sitting
wanna
there
come?
saying it
Come.
doesn't matter.
You don't wanna come? You
These are things that matter,
You're
Mr.
sitting
Mayor.
up there. You
You
don't know
want to
what
take
the
care
hell
of
is
the
going.
town. You take
For
care of
3
the
years,
town.
for 3 years,
Be
what you did
serious
for the
about
town?
the town. You
What-
sat there plenty of times.
What you did for 3
You
years,
didn't care
what you
about
doing
the
it?
state. Or you didn't care about the rules. You don't care about the law. You sat there
Did
plenty
I
of
say I
times
don't
and
care
said,
about? I
"Yes,
care
sir."
about the
Yes,
charter,
sir.
whatever the charter, whatever it is, whatever the charter. You guys, wrong is right, right is wrong with you guys. This is what we reach in the board, you know, for that.
So
We got a motion and second on the
Move
floor.
on.
So on item number 3, you made the motion.
Yes, Vice Mayor, hold on a
Second.
second, Ms. Lou. Yes.
I have a question. Can I please, the motion that's on the table, can
Yes.
please have repeat that motion for me, please?
Oh, I don't even know if I remember.
We all out of order.
I made a motion.
God,
You ready, Mr.
I'm ready.
Mr.
Yes,
Brother Alderman, Vice Mayor, I made a motion that,
You request a copy of all expenditures and all revenues
that's what I made.
received every month, and request that Ms. Renita attend all board meetings.
Yes.
It was motioned by you, and it was seconded by Ms. Mason.
Did you get that clearly?
I'm processing that, everything that you were saying, what you're asking.
Uh-huh. And see, the expenditure, if we get the
Expenditures.
yes, if we get that, and the expenses and the revenue that's received each month, we will see. And each month, what's happening.
So these are the same reports that are being sent to the comptroller's office.
I don't know, we don't know what's being sent to the comptroller, I'll be honest. That's why I asked, that's why I'm asking him that when that this is due January 16th, I'm asking them when they send this to the comptroller, send it to us so we will know that this stuff is being done. Cause the board is in the dark. They doing stuff and we don't even know it's being done.
So what we're looking at is just basically a CC on what's.
That's
being
all we
sent
looking
in.
at.
A CC to the
That's
board.
it.
Yes.
I'm clear. We clear on that?
Yes.
I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem.
Okay. Well,
You know, guys, you never have
Okay,
a
so
problem.
can we get a vote?
Well, we can take it to a
Rivers,
vote.
yes.
Mason, yes. Barnes, yes.
Man, yeah.
Mercy, yes.
Okay, so that's everybody.
I don't have any
6-0.
problem.
Okay.
All right, the Department of Action to be consider result of legal action between the mayor and the town of Police Chief Reed Jules.
Okay.
What do you want? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a letter here to read, just real short one. I'll try to be quick with it. As you recall, at the November 6th board meeting, the mayor read a letter requesting that the chief of police, Richard Jewell, be discharged. The board voted to continue Chief Jewell's employment by a vote of 4-1, with the mayor being the only one to discharge him. After November 6th board meeting, the mayor unlawfully directed the town's finance officer to stop paying the chief's salary. Although the chief has continued working after the November 6th board meeting, he has not been paid. The town owes the chief back pay for the last 4 pay periods through the date of this meeting and for his salary as it accrues. The town charter does not give the mayor the unilateral right to discharge Chief Jewell or to stop paying his salary, which is illegal. The mayor is retaliating against Chief Jewell because the board rejected the mayor's request to discharge him. The mayor is intentionally violating Chief Jewell's legal right to receive his salary. The mayor told the chief to sue the town if he wanted to get paid. The mayor has also said that he would pay the chief's back pay if he would quit. The mayor's extortive behavior and his reckless and intentional refusal to pay Chief Jewell's salary cannot and will not be tolerated. The mayor is needlessly exposing the town to litigation and will cost the town thousands of dollars in damages, back pay, attorney fees, and litigation expenses. The board has the legal duty and responsibility to oversee the mayor and to immediately overturn the mayor's unlawful refusal to pay Chief Jewell's salary. In accordance with the charter, section 13, the board may designate officers to sign checks in the absence or disability of the mayor. So I would like to ask you, after reading that, Mayor, if you're willing to sign a check to bring the mayor, the police chief's pay current.
All right, you finished?
Yes, well, I'm not finished, but no, I'm asking you that question first.
I'm gonna respond after you finish.
No, you
Did
gotta
you
answer
get
the
a
question,
yes
you
or
gotta
no?
answer it.
I'm gonna answer to you after you
No.
finish everything.
If he don't answer.
Okay, well, then I'll finish. In accordance with chapter 13, as I said, the board may designate officers to sign checks in the absence or disability of the mayor. The board considers if you are unwilling to sign the check that you will be disabled or absent. Because the mayor is unlawfully refusing to pay the chief's salary, I move to designate, okay, that's someone else to sign a check.
Okay, that's it, you finished?
And temporarily suspend your authority to
To sign
sign
checks.
checks for the
Amen.
town.
Okay, did you finish?
Yes,
Okay.
that was from an attorney.
All right, let me explain something to you about it. Number one, when I take the position 3 years ago, I have respect for the all law enforcement, okay? And I give all the, whatever we got to support the law enforcement. I don't have any problem. Chief Jules, he's a good, fine man as a person, have experience, skills, everything, but he have one thing in common. One thing is wrong. When we need him, he never be there. We have many accidents for 3 years. He never stay 1 minute after 2:30 or 3 hours. If I request from him many times to do whatever he's supposed to do, to be a chief, you have to be an example for all the head of the department. If you look for the whole report about his history, I had a meeting with you, Ms. Alicia, with the vice mayor in my office, and I explained to everybody, and the chief too, and Zach, and I explained to everybody how the police department in the rate. We don't have revenue, we don't have anything up there coverage. I used to work in the night, try to cover, and everybody he say, the mayor, he's sniffing around, all this kind of stuff, because I'm trying my duty as a mayor, to do whatever I supposed to do to protect as a citizen. The chief, I call him many times, sometimes he answer the phone, sometimes it's not. I keep mentioning to him, he need to hire more people. We give him the raise, we give him everything. I want to know what he give for the town. His schedule every day, I'm in the daily operation, sometimes I be in the morning, sometimes in the night, different operation. Like I say, it's two lines. It's a business line and personal line. The business line is a personal line, he's a good, fine man, but as a business line, he's not doing whatever he's supposed to do. I never have a problem with him, but when we get it to lie, to let him take care about his job and duty, he refused whatever he's supposed to refuse. After that, he coming behind me. He talked with his buddy, Miss Alicia Harris. His cousin asking for a raise. We give him the raise. We give him the pension. We give everything. But after that, look in the record. What we don't got nothing. So we give the police department what we got, but we never got nothing from it. If you drive in the subdivision, Richard Hill. You're gonna see in any kind of cove around it. You see a tire burning up there. I drive in the night. I see up there. Drive, everybody drive in the street. You're gonna see burning tire up there. We have a blue cameras everywhere. We try to get anything about it. We never get it. I have a people put the gun in me. When I say people say I'm chasing money, and it's not true. But I requested for him to follow up the footage. He said he cannot find nothing. End of the day is the chief, I feel he's not giving nothing to the town. What he give to the town, nothing. What he mentioned last time, he gave to the town some cars and the trucks and stuff like that. I called Banner up there, the chief Banner up there, Bonner, whatever his name is, in Memphis. He said the sheriff department in Memphis to give all the small department cars, trucks, whatever. So it's not a special thing for the town, whatever it is. I already talked with him. Some people talk with him. It's not a favorite, for the town of Mason. End of the day is, I say I have to stop the bleeding of him. I want to talk with him. I tell him put more hour, enforce whatever it is. I give him cameras to put in hidden cameras up there, the end of the subdivision, because people doing it. I don't have any response. The only thing he respond is for daily operation. Coming in the morning, he put in his time 7 o'clock, and after that we find he's coming 8:15, 8:30. After that, he come into the office, stay 10-15 minutes, look in his email, talking with here and there in the phone. After that, go to take the money to the bank. After that, you're going to Bozo for 2 hour, hour and a half, 10:30, coming back to here to the town. You go his house up there in Britain, using our gas, our money, our car, our whatever it is. End of the day is, I drive in the weekend in different county, whatever it is. I see him, he drive the car everywhere. I know he have some family issue, but the end of the day is we wasting too much money. And I talked with him many times. He said, yeah. But end of the day, that I have to make action. If I see somebody stealing money or time or anything, I have to step. Whatever. The time is money, mine is time. The gas, we pay $565 for his gas. He used it for personal use. He using our truck. We got $20,000 truck or $40,000 truck. After that, I asked him to release it. Finally, he changed it to the small car because we used to spend a lot of gas for his truck. End of the day, he making $5,000 a month plus $600 for the gas, and what he give the town. I need some answer. Somebody have to give me answer. What he give the town for?
Can I make a
Yes,
statement, please? According to the Town of Meson's Personnel Policy Manual, page 15, you said that you fired him. One of the reasons you wanted to fire him was because he spoke to Miss Harris.
I didn't say
no
that.
employee of the town.
Wait, hold up. Everybody need to hear this, so let him be quiet.
Page 15 of the Town of Meson's Personnel Policies Manual. No employee of the town would be prohibited from communicating with a public official for any job-related purpose. In addition, no employee of the town would be disciplined, threatened with discipline, or discriminated against because the employee exercised his or her right to communicate with an elected public official. So explain that to me.
And not only that, I was assigned to the police department, so this is natural that he should say, I need you to work to get us a raise.
All right.
They had asked
There
for
were
3
two
years for a
ladies
raise.
assigned to as liaisons of the police department.
Yeah, Miss
Mr.
Rose and
Lindsay
myself.
and you.
But wait a
So
minute,
when
wait a
that
minute.
take,
But
when
he
there's
has
a,
also been told not to patrol because he is basically impersonating a police officer or an official. So he is not supposed to be out patrolling in the middle of the night.
Hey man, so we need to work in the chief. I don't have nothing against him personally.
oh yes you do.
If you don't, then why would you withhold his payment?
Yeah,
And you sit in the office over there, and every day you know he's over here working,
But working,
and he's not getting paid, and you don't have the courage
what
to
you do?
tell him
What you
that
do?
you're withholding his paycheck.
What he do working?
Would you like
he
for
do?
your boss to withhold your
What he
paycheck
do
for a month and a
working?
half and not tell
What
you?
he working for?
But you work
I
every
don't
day.
have
and
five,
you
six
think you're gonna
thousand
get
dollars
paid?
extra to give it away.
Sorry.
You guys, you try to be in the right, spend the money and the time in the right place. I don't have any personal problem against it. His working ethic is not there anymore. He using the talent for her personal gain.
What about your work ethic? You could let him work for free?
I don't tell him. I give him the notes when he saw. I give him the notes. I sent for him the notes. You know, I sent it to him. He come and pick it up. He come and pick it up from Miss. I call him. I tell him I have a notes for you. He come and pick it up for him. So what the problem? If he changes his ways, how you do business,
The
produce
problem
whatever
now
it
is the town is gonna have to pay about $300,000 for his attorney
For
to
what?
sue you.
Sue me. What you gonna
Because that's
do?
what you're
Yeah, but
saying.
the town ain't gonna pay for it. You
What
will.
you gonna do? Did you know for
Because you
what?
won't
What
pay
he's
the money
doing? What
you're
he's doing? Tell me what thing he's doing. This you guys, you holding the progress. If you see somebody stealing the money or the time up there, did you know? Enough is enough, guys.
Okay,
Yes, Miss Silver.
I make a motion.
I got my
Go
hand
ahead,
up.
sorry.
Thank you. I make a motion that Chief Jewell is the town chief and acting under the authority of the Board of Aldermen, and that the mayor and Miss Vanita pay Chief Jewell all his money due him, including all back pay immediately. If you are you refusing to pay it?
I'm not recognize your motion.
No, that ain't the question.
I'm not recognize your
Okay,
motion.
then you refuse to pay it.
I'm not recognize
Are you
your
refusing
motion.
to pay it?
I'm not recognize your
We
motion.
need to remove him as a check
Okay.
a check signer.
Effective as of today, this evening, at this time, he is
No longer.
no longer a signer on the checking account for.
We going
On
to
the-
the
And
court
make
for
sure
that.
he
Any
yeah,
account.
We going for the court for that.
You
No
do that.
problem.
You
No
do
problem.
that.
I make sure. I make sure.
And who's gonna pay all the money for the lawyers?
Don't worry
The
about
town.
it. Don't worry about it. The guys, you care because your attitudes, you go, you know, you running the town, you cover up for people stealing the money. You cover up. I did it legally. I sent for him everything, whatever he's supposed to do, and you keep cover up for him. I want one thing: what he did for the town. Tell me.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
What you did for the town? These
Okay.
3 years you've been here.
All right. Okay.
Nothing.
All right. No. Just walk in the street in Mason. You see the stores. We
What
see the
store?
streets. You see the audit. You see the catching up with the finance. It was a ghost town, man.
Yeah, it
Don't let
still
me
is.
know. We have a little bit money in the
All
account.
we
It's
have
not
is
in
your
the red.
store down here on the corner. Listen, Mayor.
Man, you don't know nothing
Your
about
property,
nothing.
your stuff, everything you got is junky.
Yeah, junkie.
Yeah, look at them dilapidated buildings and all this stuff. You just trying
Yeah,
to
look up there in
deter
the
what
corner
we
up
trying
there.
to do.
Finty Navy and the Gainesville Land. This my property too. It's junkie.
No, and that's not junk. And I tell you what, you do what you do, and I got you, brother. Because guess what? We legal. You ain't gonna fool with us.
Okay, man.
And you fool with my family,
I
you
don't
got a
follow- I
problem.
don't follow nothing. But you say junkie. Is this junkie?
Yeah, but your place is junk. Look at every building you got. It's dilapidated and bricks falling off and everything. And every only thing that my question to you
It's too
that you
much
cannot answer,
It's
what have
too
you
much
done
heat.
for Mason?
But I'm telling you.
All outside of steal money and go buy turkeys and give people so you can be reelected. That's what you
Man, you
did.
know nothing about nothing, man. It's just so hateful. You guys so hateful.
I don't
It's a
hate anybody,
personal.
but I got a motion on the table.
You motion whatever you
I got a
motion
motion on the table.
It's so
He got his
hateful.
hand up.
You got a second by
I
Mason.
had a statement that I want to make. It's so hateful.
Go ahead, brother.
First of all, this thing has gotten out of hand once again. A performance evaluation is what normally takes place when the employer is dissatisfied with the performance of an employee.
Thank you.
That's what normally happens. The mayor has, in his defense, he has raised that he had problems and issues with the way that the police department was being raised, and we have been making adjustments and working on that. Okay, the problem that we have is as far as with what the charter says about who has the right to hire and fire department heads. And that's where we're at now, and what we're trying to avoid is costing the town money in litigation. So this is something that can be solved right here. We don't have to go.
I don't have any problem. This group of people, these 3 women, have a hatred against me personally. I don't know everything is
I don't know
personal.
what hate
And
is.
his file, 3 of them is terrible. Except Miss Alicia, she was good, but the another one is a hopeless case. It's a hopeless case. These people is so hateful, consist of haters. You know what the town of Mason said? Misery, love, comedy. This is what the town of Mason said about you groups.
Mayor, all you have to do is agree to pay them as back.
That's all we
Let me
ask.
talk with
That's
my
all we
lawyer.
ask.
Let me talk with my lawyer before I make any decision. Whatever it is.
Your lawyer in this
Thank
thing.
you.
I'm talking with the city attorney. I'm gonna talk with my personal lawyer. I don't have any problem. Hey, Chief Joe, personally, I don't have any problem with you personally, but I have a problem with your work ethic. This is the problem I have. You're a good, fine man, experience, skill, but your work ethic is not there for the town. I'm telling you like it is.
Depends on how you
You
explain
know, I'm
it.
just telling you like it is.
I
Me
have
and him would never have a problem. Did I have a problem with
I
you?
have something.
We never have a problem.
Not
But
until I
just,
talked to my liaison to the police department over it, then you told me that's what really bothered me.
I told you, I come
Talking
into
to
you
her.
man to man. I tell you there's no problem. I invite you to my office. I invite her. I invite you. I invite Zach, and we talk as an adult with that, and we don't have any problem. But the end of the day is he's supposed to give more to the town to take care about the policy to do it. This is the only thing I have a problem. We need working chief. That's it.
Mayor,
I don't
you
have-
say that he's never here.
Mr.
In
Mayor,
the evening, he's standing here right now, and it's 8:30, 9 o'clock
Miss
at
Alicia,
night.
you agree with me?
This young lady got her
Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. I talked with you
Mayor,
many times.
this lady
about
got her
it.
hand up.
One second.
You've been talking for the last 30
One
minutes.
second. Miss Alicia, I talked with you personally many times, and I told you, and you agree with me about it. Yeah, and you agree with me about it, his work ethic, and you tell me, hey, I don't want to say whatever it is, but the end of the day is, I agree with you. He's not putting too much time for the town. We know how you're doing it, but you have to show me some love. You have to show me something for the community. I don't have any problem. Yes.
We discussed. I'm
This-
sorry, she
yeah.
had her hand up before. but I
This,
just-
this, I believe this is where the trouble came in when Chief Jewel decided that he didn't want to be the code
That's
enforcement.
where-
No, man.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
That's when all of this
Okay.
transpired. I hate to be the bearer of bad
No,
news.
he
That's
told me
when,
that.
that's when people don't do what you want them
You
to.
dirty
You
word.
you want to throw them up under the bus.
You see, you're talking about the bus and the car and the truck, SUV, whatever you're talking about.
But you can say what you want to say to me because I haven't done anything to you. I haven't tried to
Nobody
prosecute
doing
you.
nothing to
I
you.
haven't tried to slander you or anything. You from day one, I sat in this seat, you've been so disorderly. I'm gonna put it in a nice way.
Thank
You've been so
This year was
disorderly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense. People that don't bow down to you, you have a problem.
For what? I don't want to.
When they don't do what you tell them to, they're not your children. We all grown at this
You
table.
don't understand.
Yes,
I'm not
I do
coming-
understand.
Okay, I appreciate you, but this is.
I've heard. Don't start with me now. But I'm not trying to get on your bad side, and please don't get on mine. But all I ask for you to do is when I'm not here, keep my name out your mouth.
You're not existing the whole fight. You try to stick yourself in this fight. You
I'm
don't
not
have
trying to
nothing-
stick
you
myself
didn't-
in
you didn't
nobody's
roll
fight.
with this one here.
Babe, let me tell you something. People can call me and I don't even answer
Let
my
people
phone.
call whatever. I never talk about you, about
Yes, you
him,
do.
about
Yes,
her.
you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
Believe it. Believe it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
No,
you talk.
wait.
But you better not let
Wait,
me.
we were discussing what Ronaldo was saying.
We going.
I mean, Alderman.
But that is the thing.
Because I didn't finish my statement. I was
Yeah,
trying to be
let him finish.
respectful. It started all overtime, working more hours, and lack of citations. That's what was brought to me, and somehow we snowballed from there to termination, which according to the charter, is up to the board. That's where the court is coming in at, and that's where I say, enough is enough. Stop. Let's stop. Banks can handle our own business. We handle our own affairs. It doesn't have to cost the town $250,000 to do so. But we all grown here, and every time we get together, it's a headache for me. And I'm pondering, turning in this letter that I had typed up. I'm not going to want to steal the floor, steal the show tonight. I'm taking it under perfect consideration, but this is becoming way too much for me, honestly. So tonight we'll finish this business, but I have some decisions to make from here on out. So we
I
can go
respect
forward
you.
with
I respect you as a person. I respect you as a city council. I respect you
There's a motion on the
as
floor.
a citizen, as a
Can
taxpayer.
I say
I
something?
respect whatever any decision is and whatever is, because I agree with you. Whatever is, I'm trying to build, and I did. And I'm kind of person. I don't talk. I do. This man, he's a good man. I don't have any problem as a person. He's a good man. But his work ethic, he's not give the town what everybody say. I don't have to be 1 o'clock driving in the night. Why, Chief? I told you many times, Chief. I tell you that.
I know. Can
But you know,
can
I
say
love you as a
something?
brother. I
And
love you as a man. I love you as a friend.
I like you
But I
too.
talked with you many times. You know, I don't have any problem. But you have to give me more.
You know, one of the biggest signs of a police administrator, a police chief doing his job is what you don't see out here. Emmett Gooden, the mayor, called me in July of 2020 and said, I didn't apply for this job. He said, when you come out here, we're out of compliance with the post commission. I got a bunch of uncertified police officers running around here, tearing stuff up, wrecking cars, all kind of problems. I came out here, and I've been here 5.5 years. And what you don't see out here, in the first 2 years, we put all these, there was some gang bangers and thugs out here shooting the town up. We had all kind of problems at these clubs, shooting back and forth. People out there behind cars with ARs shooting up towards these clubs. You don't see that anymore out here. We ain't had one bit of trouble out of this club in the last 2 or 3 years. Nothing over there. Not even a call. They was throwing fire bombs through the Leo's, that low end, and then threw a firebomb and burned his building down.
Wow.
We locked these people up and put them in jail. That's why it's quiet up here. Had a robbery right over here where a man was shot in the stomach, almost killed. The guy who shot him, we got him and a couple of these heads of these gangs out here. We put them all in jail. All this crap stopped. That's what a good administrator does. I've hired good people out here. And to say that I'm not working, who works an 8-hour shift and then comes back out here and works more? I mean, I got a life too. And when I'm here, I'm working. I'm not sitting in there playing. Zach was gone all week. I was out here working days. When I'm gone on vacation, he'll be working. Me and Marvin worked for 2 or 3 years out here, just me and him. I worked the day shift by myself, and he worked the evening shift. That went on for 2 or 3 years. I was answering gobs of calls. Everything that he's doing, I was doing when me and Marvin was here, hiring the people, keeping us in post compliance, doing everything that had to be, the grants, the cars, whatever, getting us in this building. I did it all. So don't say that I don't do anything, Mayor. That's not true.
Chief, if you don't mind.
If I was a patrolman get out here and patrol around.
That's right.
And you know, but a chief, I can't work. When I've had to come in, I came in. I've had to go to court a bunch of times, federal court up there. I don't shuck my duties.
Chief.
You got mad at me and you told me to my face. What really bothered me was you talking to Miss Harris.
Okay. Chief,
And I was not conspiring against you.
Okay.
I've always backed you.
If you don't mind, Chief, tomorrow, what time are you coming tomorrow?
7 o'clock.
All right. If you don't mind, please, at 9 o'clock, come into my office, please. Okay?
So you gonna have a check ready for him?
What?
You gonna have a check ready for him?
I'll talk with him tomorrow.
No, the board is
No,
asking
just
you.
man.
The
I'll
board
talk
is
with him.
asking
I'll
you.
talk with him tomorrow.
We ask you a question.
Ma'am, I take care of it. I'm gonna talk with
Okay.
him tomorrow.
We got a motion and a second on the table. We need to pass it if possible, so we can move on, cause,
Bruce made the motion, Ms.
I did.
Mason seconded, so we need a vote.
Rivers, yes.
All right, man. Just take a chill out. Chill out. You working tomorrow?
What are you saying, Ronaldo? You saying you're not voting?
No, I'm just saying, I'm not in favor of withholding somebody's paycheck.
So how are you?
So
vote?
you
So
go
what
with
is your
pay
vote?
him.
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying, we can resolve it tonight.
That's what we doing, but we motion, that's the motion.
For him to pay, get paid.
Yeah,
that's what
let
motion
me,
for.
let me say one thing and I'm gonna shut up. And I've said this since day one and y'all know it. If we just had some more people, this town would be covered. I don't expect Zach to come in here and work 8 hours and go home, come back and work 4 to 6 more hours.
No.
Nobody expects that out of a police officer. And if you just give me a few more people, this town would be covered. And the problem is solved.
He's saving money.
But you can't cover this town with 4 people. You can't hardly cover one shift of 4 people. I
And
mean,
we
it's,
got a
it's
new
an easy
officer?
fix.
We got a new officer.
Well, I mean, it's me, Zach, and Foster, and whatever that boy's name is.
McDowser.
Did I?
Doozy.
Yeah.
McDougal.
Doogie Howser, whatever his name is.
Mitch.
But I mean, that's all I've ever asked for. That ain't asking for too much. The public deserves that. Give us some more people.
Yeah, they do.
Mayor,
All
were
right.
you voting in that? Were you voting for that? How were you voting? Because I
For
didn't.
what?
For the motion was to give Chief Jewel his pay.
I'm gonna take care of. I'm not gonna
And
say
then-
yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna take care of him
and-
tomorrow.
And to,
So
and,
you're not voting on that.
yeah, but to give him his pay as well, as he is the chief of the town of Mason. And the board is giving him under the authority of the board.
And my next question is, am I gonna remain the police chief?
That's what we just voted for,
We just
that
voted.
you are the chief of the town of Mason and you are acting under the authority of the board.
Move on.
The mayor said that he wasn't voting on that. He's gonna speak with the chief tomorrow. Ronaldo said yes. So I've got 5-2.
So-
I've got 5.
Ms. Harris,
5-0.
So then, huh?
that motion to remove him, don't we need to do that? Cause that's, you didn't make a motion for that. You stated it, but you didn't make a motion
Make a motion for what?
to remove him as check sign.
Well, we did vote on that.
Oh, we
just
did,
now.
okay.
Yes.
He just,
But you have something you wanted to, and then. we
yeah,
can-
that's right.
Are we ready for
I'll
the next
recognize
thing?
one you guys.
You go- Yeah, you know.
But anyway, we'll move on. That's it.
No, Mayor,
No,
Alderwoman,
Number
no.
seven.
Number
The
7,
discussion about the board members' behavior.
correct.
Okay.
So, I have significant concerns regarding the recent financial activities and their adherence to the established protocols. It has come to my attention that certain expenditures may not align with our approved budget allocations. Such deviations from the board leads to non-compliance with the municipal budget laws of 1982. I have observed instances where the purchase order policies, which were formally adopted at a recent meeting, appear to not have been fully implemented or adhered to. I must express my disagreement with these actions and practices. My paramount concern is to ensure that all operations rigorously comply with every law, regulation, policy established by the federal, state, and local governments, as well as those detailed in our town's charter. Upholding these standards is crucial for maintaining accountability and good governance within our community. It is my firm belief that these matters require immediate and thorough review to ensure full compliance with all applicable laws and internal policy. I'm asking for the comptroller's office to come and do a full internal investigation of the finances and the policies and the procedures of the town. Amen.
I make a motion to accept it. On the first one. Need a second?
I say,
Any questions? Need a vote?
Brown, yes.
Mayor
Rivers,
say
yes.
Mason, yes.
Don't have any problem.
and I just have one question after he goes.
Okay, so
I
this
missed
is.
the motion.
For to have the controllers come in.
Yeah, but you read it.
She did that controllers come in.
Oh, yeah.
It's to ask
Policy
for,
procedures and all that. That's to make some copies for the. That's everybody. Okay, 6.
Let's go home.
and I just have one question before we,
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am.
before we end this, I just have one question. Since you, expressed your belief at the beginning that you believe you have the right, the charter gives you the right, can I ask you if you've hired any other people, since the last board meeting that, to work for the town?
What, from last months?
Since last month, yes, since December.
The only thing I hired the code enforcement.
Okay. That's the only person you've hired? By contract or on staff?
I don't write contract. We don't have any contract.
We do have one now.
So you haven't hired
Well,
any?
I don't hire contract. I don't get any. I don't hire nobody. Nobody.
Just. Okay. I make a motion that we adjourn, if that's.
All right, we'll close parade by Alderman Rivers.
Let us bow. Father, we come now to say thank you for being God and God all by yourself. Lord, we ask right now in the name of Jesus that you please touch each of us individually as well as collectively. Lord, we need you to intervene in this board meetings and help us, dear God, to move forward. Help us to come together. Please take out the animosity, all the discussion. Lord, help us because we need you and we can't make it without you. And Lord, as we get ready to leave this place, please give each of us, every one of us on the sound of my voice, traveling grace. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yeah. Any motion to return?
Special call, so.
Oh, yeah.
You have some of that methocarbon, all this for the.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night, Chief.
I know, right?
It's later. I got your number. I got your
The third time.
And then they ran your application, I made copies of all of y'all.
No water's coming
I just
out
want to
of
follow
the
on that. And touch base.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's it. That's it.
All right, Mike, y'all doing all right? Oh, okay. Okay, sweetheart. Hey, Tawana, did you get the conflict of interest? Did you get that?
home and print it off.
You gonna go home? Hey, babe, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and print it off and fill it out.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Love y'all. Okay, babe. Huh?
I know.
Thank y'all for always coming to do what you do.
Right process with boards.
cover your ass. And I do that with the man I work with down
Zach, my stuff is in that room there. Would you make sure where he's meeting, I need to get that out. You know, I can get it tomorrow. Zach, you gonna make sure I get that tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
And you gonna see me over there to City Hall? Huh? Yes. Mm-hmm. Doing it.
I will. Misunderstood. What's that saying? Misunderstood. Don't have to be explained.
Okay, you ready to walk in?
Hey, Miss Lou. Did you grab your blue bag?
Blue back there and a meeting in there.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna get Zach to get it to me. Get it to me tomorrow.